Need flouse again. Mm, mm, mm. Hi, Faye. Well, Jen, Diana, and Potts, and Bryce. Hi, Gabby. I figured it out. Not Tori tonight. Kels. Just me and Liz whenever Liz was on. Hi, Laura. Just as it's spring break, I stay for the full live. Oh, spring break. To be in high school, Bryce. Great. Fantastic. I love that. What was I made for? Hi, M Dash. Hey. Diana, where are you on spring break? College kids on spring break too? Justice, what's on your t-shirt? It's Candace Parker. This actually, I know how people feel about Candace. This is actually one of my favorite Play Society shirts. I'm gonna hold you guys. She did a fantastic job on drawing this one. So, hi Bobby, hey Ray, Shayna, Free Angel. I'm not on spring break, but I have Friday and Monday off. That's a good weekend. That's basically spring break if you really think about it, because spring break's 5 days anyway. So you have Friday and Monday off. Okay, that's only 4 days. Still, I already had spring break, but I had to stay at school. That is not the move. How's everybody else's week? Week's almost over. Tomorrow's Friday. And the semester ends in like a week and a half. School year's basically over, if you really think about it. People are going to start doing prom here pretty soon. I don't go back to this. I'm nervous for tomorrow. I don't know if nervous is the feeling. I understand. I'm a little anxious, and I've actually spent a lot of time thinking about it. I mean, are you guys mostly just nervous for the South Carolina Yukon game? Because I'm indifferent about the Texas and the Texas and the UCLA game. Like that one, I'm okay with it going every any other way. And I'm really not stressed about the draft as well, because it is what it is. Curious, I think the expansion draft will add a lot of clarity to a lot of our questions in terms, at least you can start formulating ideas about teams. But outside of that, I'm really not tripping. Now the Yukon South Carolina game, very interested. I'm interested, and I went back and I was going to make a video about just, we had a discussion about, here comes this. Hi, Liz.
Yo, what up?
Nothing. We're just getting started, actually.
Per?
School, you would have to go to detention. You know that, right? The party bell would already rang.
Oh, I tried.
Nothing about school, so you're lucky. Hey, you're lucky.
I tried. I was only 4 minutes late this time.
That's what them kids be saying in school. They was only 4 minutes late.
Okay,
It was only 4 minutes late.
Good thing I got 2 degrees. I ain't gotta worry
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, I know, me too. Oh, not just having both of the 2 degrees. You
Come
are
on
so
now.
good at YouTube. I'm a subscriber forever. Oh, hell yeah. Tell your friends I'm good at YouTube. Because honestly, I know you guys. Who is this? Oh, that's Liz.
Oh,
You
damn.
must be
I
new
can't join the
here. You
party.
must
Happy.
they must be new here. Liz is here. I'm in high school. We got 7 minutes to
What's
get to class.
what's going on,
I
T
don't know.
Loves?
We're about to start talking about basketball. I mean the basketball games again. So I was going back and rewatching our clips from the Yukon South Carolina discussion, and I was like, looking, I'm like, I think I was underestimating. I think we were focusing more on like what Yukon, but like was has to do, but not so much of like the adjustments that Yukon has to take in consideration for South Carolina, because there are some, which is going to be the inside post game for sure. Um, I think
Didn't
that's
we say that
where
for South Carolina though?
yeah, like that's where you South Carolina shines is the inside post game for sure. Um, I mean, if we go bar for bar, yes, Sarah Strong, but then also I think South Carolina's a little deeper in the post. Wouldn't you say?
I'm trying to think all they posts. Y-
Joy,
Yeah, Joyce, Okot, um, what's the
does UConn have anybody at 6'6"? No.
you got not
Sarah,
that tall of a
Sarah, and
team,
Jen.
low key.
Rebounding is going to be super important across the board. Um, South Carolina is deeper in talks. Okay, that's what that a verb like the language on paper. I think Janet gets more minutes in this game, especially if rebounding becomes an issue. The physicality, but I think UConn can handle the physicality. I don't think that's going to scare them. Curious to see how their freshmen, when the lights are on, not saying that she hasn't shown up, but she's been their X factor and had some big games.
Blanca?
I told my friends that you were so good at YouTube like 2 years ago, by the way. I'm 13. I love that.
We gotta
I
keep it
guess
cute tonight, huh?
2 years ago. I wasn't sure YouTube 2 years ago. Neither here nor there. UConn won it last year being short, so we'll see how that goes. UConn has to make shots. That is the big pots. Honestly, that is the biggest conversation is UConn making shots. That is going to be the biggest. You guys keep saying the biggest issue is our point guards. They're really not. Your point guards do like you guys heard when they asked Hannah Hidalgo who has been the toughest for her like guarding her, and she said KK. So like again, I think we have to stop asking people to do things that we don't need them to do. Like if KK gives us a couple buckets, cool. But like what we need, but KK and Hannah are besties. I don't think that's the reason why she said KK. Like,
What's
did
going
you
on,
if
T
you watch
Lefty?
the game, if you watch the game, she literally was doing her job. That's what we need from her. Like, not every point guard needs to give us like that's not what she's out there for. For real, for real. KK will not be the KK scoring will not be the reason why UConn loses the game. I promise you. Now she wants to add a couple buckets in. Cool. We need her to defend. We need her to bring energy on the defensive end to get steals and facilitate. That's it. And if she wants to score, I'm cool with it. But like, I'm not looking at this scouting report and be like, yeah, for us to win. When they look at, each team does uh, objectives or whatever, it's not going to say KK Arnold needs to have 15 points tonight. It's not. That's not going to be the keys to the win the game.
I know I
AZ
said this.
is not always able to be found. I don't think that's necessarily true. It's not her
Cause she
scoring.
gon'
She
you
struggles.
get her a little screen, she gon' get open. She don't need that much space. I know I said this last time, like UConn really shows up in the second half, and I said that South Carolina is gonna need to capitalize on the first half. I guess from UConn's standpoint, they need to have a better start than what they've been having for a
Yeah,
good
sure.
portion of this tournament. Um, they need to put together 4 quarters rather than 2 or 3.
They don't be doing the screens though. I understand what you guys are saying in terms of like when they're guarding AZ the way they guard AZ, that they need to be giving AZ more screens and they need to be running the play. Like, I think honestly, they don't try to live and die by AZ because eventually the defense is going to miss a play, become lackadaisical. The only reason that you guys are saying that like they're not running up is because AZ shot wasn't falling, so it felt ineffective. But if AZ was hitting those shots where 9 times out of 10 she usually hits, we wouldn't be saying anything because she would have had like 30 points.
Mhm.
So I think the
They do
conversation
screens
of
for
us,
her.
they do screens. They were screening for her. She was getting good looks. It just was not falling. Like I don't think the lack of screens was the reason. Nah, all season people have been saying that. Again, uh, I disagree personally, just because the outcome. You know what I mean? But if that's what everyone's saying, then Also, you kind of still finding open shots every time. If they weren't finding the open shots, then I'd be concerned. Actually, never mind. Our biggest issue is shade. No, Ashley does need to hit a jump shot. No, uh, y'all are not wrong. I've heard people like K9 more than KK because K9 passes AZ the ball more. She makes them, but I have always complained about the screens. Screens are hard. Like, I'll have this conversation. I'll live by this. People don't like contact. A lot of girls don't like contact. And if the one thing about a screen, you got to lay a body. You got to hit somebody. And a lot of times, maybe you guys are critiquing AZ doesn't get open because people don't hit anybody. Like, a brush screen, but like if you're going to screen somebody, lay them out. Hey, if I'm going to screen you, we're going body to body. Like, this person's going to get open. You have to hit somebody. And a lot of people don't do that when they screen. So a lot of people aren't good screeners. Sarah has also grabbed those rebounds and she'll be right back on the bench. Facts. Jana said it's the best screens for AZ. Actually, I think we should just PB to sit up. The girls will be fine without Paige for sure. They can do this without Paige.
They've been doing it without Paige.
They can do that. Yeah. I think we might be a little recency bias constantly. These last 2 games have people worried. But what we know, and again, this is what makes me work for South Carolina. A good shooting team only can miss shots for so long. And I think also too, Liz, it might be a psychological element involved too. Think about it, right? There's already, if people have continued to beat that narrative while they were playing in Fort Worth, rims, and the shots aren't flying because of the rims. And so now you're ahead about it's because of the rims. And so the first game, you see them not go down. It's a tough shooting night. Everyone's missing it. We're still in Fort Worth. Second game, same result. Psychologically, already, there's association, even if it's not true, it's like a placebo. They get out of Fort Worth. They're in a new environment. The rims aren't the problem anymore. They see one go down. I think it could be a situation where, okay, psychologically, I believe, no, the problem's gone. And maybe it was never the rims, it's a confidence game. And all it takes to see for a team that is heavily reliant on shooters to see one go down. And this team is heavily reliant on shooters.
That plus like honestly riding on the high of like the awards yesterday, they seem to be in good spirits. Like you kind of I don't know, you take all of that into the next game. I don't think they're thinking about the yeah, like I think psychologically they're probably in a better space now. Um we also don't know what the shoot around was looking like, all this stuff. Let them be comfortable in that shoot around. I
If,
don't know.
if if everybody's hitting a shot, they're very hard to beat. Even considering all the weapons South Carolina has. So even Dawn said it in her presser, just like I need I need a couple of them to shoot about 32% because that is taking away at least 5 to 10 points. And then that gives us an opportunity. Dawn, it sounds like it's trying to keep it close. And then that gives us an opportunity that fourth quarter to make a run. And Dawn already acknowledged if they're all hitting shots, we're in trouble. So, and they're right. They're right. But that's what makes me work for South Carolina, because it's going to be hard to go 3 games in a row where Ashlyn, AZ, and Sarah are all hitting shots. That's tough because, again, we went 2 games where all 3 of them were struggling from the 3. And you guys know about shooters. Eventually, one got to fall.
Plus, you still got Sarah and Blanca to worry about.
Yeah, I didn't even fucking talk about Blanca. She wasn't struggling in the rooms. Law of averages. Come on. Remember last time UConn played in front of the Final Four? They beat UCLA by 34. Again, but I do also want to just this is going to be a tough game. And Faye, as a South Carolina fan, I'm glad you were acknowledging it. But I think your team's ready too. Like, you know, Raven said y'all had that score up in the weight room from the last time y'all played UConn. Motivation. And I love that. Because you're gonna have to. And just like Liz said, one, they're not scared of UConn. And 2, they invite a couple people cannot have defensive lapses, and you cannot have defensive lapses. That's one thing we talked about UConn is I don't, and you guys can answer, do we see a lot of defensive lapses with UConn?
No.
Ashlyn, maybe, is our worst defensive liability. And she was getting cooked. Who's that? Sorry, there was one girl who was hawking Ashlyn. And she kept fouling her. I'm like, sister, I don't think it was Hannah. I don't know. She's we got a couple, and South Carolina has a couple people too, who are our defensive liabilities. The defense keeps them in games and allows them to pull away. Oh, for sure. It's going to keep them. But I'm saying with South Carolina, with people who have weapons, that liability could become an issue. And turnovers for sure. But both teams are defensive minds. So, like, as the same token that South Carolina is speeding up UConn turnaround does the same on the other end. I don't know. I think some people have said the game will be close. So I don't know what will be shocking. Mary, I think it comes down to who's hitting shots. I hope it ends in a game winner. I hope it does not. Raven may play all game for sure. No, she might need to. I think Sarah's going to have to take over that too. She needs to get started early too. I think they would, between her and AZ, somebody to assert their dominance from the jump. AZ and Sarah are also about to log 40 minutes, which we don't get a lot of. So exciting for that part too.
And then it's games like this that those games were before were they only playing 20 minutes, stuff like that. Like they've been able to preserve themselves. So we'll see if that comes into play.
They're going to need Tessa to hit some shots as well. They're definitely, she can't wait to the fourth quarter to get hot. Justice and Liz, who do you want to win? If I say I didn't win, I'll be lying because I'm lucky to be ready for you. A whole job. But I'm cool with South Carolina winning too.
Yeah, these are my number 1 and 2 teams as far as like the teams that I root for. UConn's my number 1. So I'll be rooting for UConn. But if South Carolina beats UConn, then I'm rooting for South Carolina to take it off.
Yeah. Let's
see. This game will determine who I want to win the championship. How about that?
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think about, again, that UCLA and Texas matchup? I don't know. I'll be surprised if UCLA wins. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Yeah, I think Texas got it. I haven't Not that UCLA isn't a good team.
Yeah.
I don't be moved by them all that much. I've had games where I was moved by Texas. I just
I don't
I
want
don't
Texas to
know.
win because I got an apology coming. I gotta. I don't,
This is gonna be
I don't want
one of
UCLA.
your takes that
Hey,
aged horribly.
oh man, age like spoiled milk. That or them or UCLA wins. Yeah, I'm cooked for sure. Then,
I I just
he's
and
24.
this could be a horrible take on my end. I just don't see UCLA taking it all the way,
We're gonna go bar for bar,
and
so
that's no
you can see
disrespect to them.
between Rory and Kiki. Um,
I am
well,
excited to
there's
see that matchup though. Rory and
me
Kiki.
too.
I think that'll be a good matchup. But
Texas has scoring droughts as well as so much as people think it'll be a blowout. I think they could keep it close. It's going to be a super physical game. So as long as UCLA can handle that physicality that they're going to throw and that pressure, because UCLA, oh, Duke had them on their heels that first half. And
mhm.
the difference between, I think Texas will make better in-game adjustments than Duke did from a maturity standpoint for the players as well.
But also, I never said it was gonna be a blowout.
No, yeah, we said who's guarding Maddie? I don't know who Maddie is. Oh, Madison Booker? Did people call her Maddie Booker? I've
Yeah,
only,
I
I've
was
only really,
confused too. 'Cause I was like,
I've only really heard people call her Madison
I feel like most people when they talk about her say her first and last name.
or Booker. Yeah, damn, I know his own nickname.
Maddie.
Maddie. I was like,
Um,
who's Maddie?
shoot, who is gonna be on her? I don't know. Let me
One of
look at this roster, child.
Dulick, sure, one of those ones. Laker going to be in foul trouble against Betts, but Lauren be fouling too.
And yeah, I could see them both being in foul trouble.
But it depends how close they're calling it. How close they're calling it. I think Kurt is in Phoenix. I would be surprised if Kurt wasn't in Phoenix. But if I'm being honest with y'all, and we've said that, I'll be so glad when the draft is over. Child, I will be elated. If I have to see one more WNBA, because here's the thing, right? These publications post these drafts, and people will be like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "Who wrote this?" And I think we'd be taking advice and learn like from people who are not knowledgeable. Like we don't be asking for no credentials. We don't be asking for why did this person say something like this. You guys see a projection and just take that shit with a grain of salt, but don't take in consideration. And we know because you guys are on social, you guys see the media and stuff like that. These people are smart. All these people are smart. Like if we're keeping it a buck, not all these people are smart. So every time I see somebody post their projection from the Atlantic or the Athletic or whatever the case may be, or one of the DraftKings, I think it's a man who doesn't watch basketball, who's just going off in there. Yeah. I saw a bad TikTok regarding Cassie and Paige was a shooting guard and AZ needs to become a point guard. And I saw Cassie does good content. I didn't really enjoy that video per se because I just think sometimes, and again, you guys have heard me talk about this specifically, is that a lot of times I believe when people give their critique or their ideas on content or things of that nature, they go based upon what they want and not what is presented. The difference in the content that I make or predictions I make, I don't I don't guess. I literally make my prediction based upon information that's been presented, honestly. And the one time that I did it was that AZ take about her she returned to college. And maybe if I would have paid attention to what that lady had been saying and those I would have made something different. But people do a lot of time when they do emotional takes of like, this is what I think, instead of going and basing your prediction off of the information. And again, I've asked you guys this constantly. What up until this point has given you any indication that Kurt and Jose are going to not draft AZ Fun and would go? Because again, there's a couple of reasons that I say this to specifically. One, Kurt Miller has been in the WNBA as a GM and a head coach since Buford was a fraud. God knows how, right? Now, with that being said, it means he has seen countless draft classes. He has seen successful draft classes. He has seen time and time again what it looks like to make that immediate turn in the WNBA. You're telling me Kurt Miller has gone over there to Valencia and watched no Tino Shetoa because I think she's going to be fantastic. But on day one is going to be able to produce at a high clip of what he needs for the Dallas Wings to be successful on day one. I just don't believe it. And then you throw on top of that as well. If you look at, again, I think people aren't looking at history. Historically, what is entailed in the responsibilities of the number one pick? And do you believe going into the hardest position, the deepest position in the WNBA, somebody, and this is, again, no opinion. This is not like me with opinion. She has not been the number one option in the offense. And what confuses me too is when people talk about Awa and they're like, she's not the number one option. She's getting limited minutes. If you were that girl and if you were, the best player, why aren't they running the offense through you? Why aren't you the first option in the off? I'm confused. I truly am confused by that. If she is who you guys say she is, why isn't she getting more set plays run for? Are you guys saying that the team she's playing for, Valencia, was out to get her essentially? And we're trying to, whatever the case, well, it's because she's 19. Well, if she's 19, what makes you think if they don't trust her to do it now against a grown woman, that they're going to trust her to do it in the WNBA, which is the toughest? It just doesn't make any sense. And constantly I go back to, it's never happened unless your name has been Lauren Jackson. The WNBA has been around for 30 years, and it has never happened unless your name is Lauren Jackson. Kurt Miller has been, they say it's because of seniority. So they're out to get her. Yeah, okay. So essentially, the team she's playing for currently is out to get her, and she's the best one on the team and should be playing more minutes. They just are trying to sabotage that girl. Cool, fine. Made that case. Made that again. I'm just confused. And then also look at the coaches that the Dallas Wings brought in. I mean, I read an article. I read some people who did research on. If you knew that you were bringing in a 19-year-old who's underdeveloped and needs development, and wouldn't you think if they were planning on drafting her, they would have brought in a coach who specializes in developing post players specifically? All the coaches are guard development coaches. That's another thing. Kurt Miller turned down going to see anybody else play to go watch Yukon blow out God knows who in the Big East tournament. Jose went and spent time at Yukon to learn and talk to Gina. Like, that's weird shit. No one else has done that. Go ask who has potentially. Anybody go talk to Corey and spent time over there at UCLA? Has anybody seen any of those reports? I would think somebody would have documented that, right? They probably called on the phone. But did they go talk to her and get the 411? Did anybody go over there to Spain and, hey, Awa fans say the coaches are for Awa. And again, they're saying that, but I'm saying what have you seen that supports that? And then people are like, Dallas needs a big. Okay. Now, again, what we go on evidence list. Anybody, and what is her sign with Project? I just don't see. And people say the Project B, what does that have to do with anything? I saw your vid about the Sky Expansion team. You think they could trade? We'll talk about that. Although we'll talk about that because I have thoughts. But just one more thing on the Dallas Wings thing. I was asking you a question, Liz.
Tell me about the coaches and Awa, or either Lauren or Awa.
I can't remember what my point was. I had one more, but whatever. To say that I have not seen any evidence up until this point to post players. We just said two. Again, people say the quiet part out loud. What do you think? What we have seen, right? Who's putting up pretty good numbers overseas right now that they have rights to walk? And again, take it with a grain of salt, but people say the quiet part out loud. Yeah, I want to be shocked if you see Azure Stevens in Dallas. So a lot of these conversations, they need a post and they're not going to get any big time free agents to go to Dallas. We just showed you. Okay, so when we bring up Azure and we bring up a walk, well, then what? What's the next comment? It sounds like we got two solid posts right there. Then what? You know what I mean? So again, I encourage people who do these content draft talks, making everybody has a bias. There's a guy who posted his draft. He's like, I want to be clean. He did a comparison. He was like, but I want to be clear. I am biased and I want my pick. Well, then everyone's going to take what you're saying with a grain of salt because you're not coming from it to inform people. You're pushing an agenda, and, I can go up for somebody, but then the day, the facts are the facts. Facts over feelings. And I think a lot of times these people have their feelings involved, and instead of giving the people, you guys, the correct information about from an unbiased perspective, they're just pushing agendas. I would really beat you. I'll beat you to dolls, but that's just me. Was there to the vet she can learn. Oh, y'all gonna eat that lady up. Y'all send her to Dallas. Y'all gonna eat her up because as soon as she don't give y'all what y'all want, you're gonna call her everything but a child of God. And I promise you want to kill somebody's confidence, you'll do it. And I promise you won't get the version of her that you need. So for her sake, I hope she doesn't get sent to Dallas because you guys are going to eat her up. As soon as she doesn't do this, that, and the third, and you see her getting her shit ate by Asia Wilson, and you see her, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And at least Dom had people to hide behind. Who's she hiding behind? Because again, number one pick, your expectations to come in and play heavy minutes and be the focal point and the go-to. There's nobody to hide behind. The lights are all on you. Some of y'all want to be the number one pick until it's time to do what the number one pick does. So anyway, as soon as she doesn't make pages, yeah, y'all know how y'all do. Take some screenshots, y'all, because that's what I'm going to do. Because next year we're going to have the same conversation, and the same people who are pushing these agendas, I want you to be able to go back and pull their draft cards from this year and then remind yourself not to listen to them. Because it's going to be 10 times worse next year. Full show. They're saying it was better than Dom. Why are we doing it with no film? Is nuts to me. That's crazy. Bro, limited film and y'all, it's so crazy.
She's not. She's on not, and I honestly think Dom's ceiling is higher.
We gonna see. So,
not that she's not gonna be good. I think she'll
because she scored
once she gets the polish from the W, from being in a W, she's absolutely gonna soar. I do think Dom's ceiling is higher.
And I was surprised how quickly Dom got with the program, for real. Because I'll be honest, I thought I was like, rookie season gonna be a wash, for real.
You ain't want Seattle to draft her.
Okay, I did. I said that as well.
I remember. You talk about some Texas screenshots. We're gonna be talking about this next year.
I did. I think I wanted them to draft Sony. You're right. I did forget. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's another bad take I had. I did not want them.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I definitely told them not to draft. Yeah. I remember we watched the draft and I was like this. I guess this is what we're doing.
You're like, because she can dunk?
Because she can dunk? Yeah, you're right. I was being mad shady. No, that's on me, Dom. That's on me. And this is what a lot of other commentators can't do. They can't admit when they're wrong. That's on me. I wanted them to draft Sony. I think I wanted Sony.
Yeah.
So I knew P was going first. And I think I think I wanted Sony, which would have been fantastic. Which would have been great in Seattle, honestly.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would have been great in Seattle. But I was a little butthurt that they. I go find that clip because I had sour grapes during that draft.
Very much.
I think did we watch the draft together? Or we might have turned it on later because I definitely sat here with an attitude low key.
I think it was later, but I think we was like um it was a couple lives, there was a couple tweets. You
Man,
was
I
trying
was wrong on
to
that draft
you was
altogether.
you tweet that Seattle like, I
Because
don't
here's the
know, man,
thing,
figure out how we could get paid.
weren't you out in public? No.
I don't
South
know. It
Carolina
was it
Twitter
was a
already
couple
starting.
lives.
Man, people are crying about the refs already. All the refs are out. And the refs conversation, no one is ever happy with the refs. No one. Like, nobody is ever like, she did a good job. Hey, did they? No. Someone's always going to be mad. So you got to adjust. That game's a game of adjustments. Put up or shut up type shit. Are you going live for the draft? It depends what days it fall on. It's the 13th.
I think it's like it's a day we not typically on live.
Maybe watch it in Discord or something. It's a Monday.
It's on Monday.
Yeah, maybe watch in Discord or something. And we'll put the link out. Monday the 13th. Okay. You want better refs, pay them, and extremely underpaid. It's a Monday. Yeah, most refs have 2 jobs. So no, I forgot. No, for me, Dom, I got over apology. Hey man, yeah. Same with the wall. And she come in cooking. My bad, sister. I was on your neck for quite some time. It shifted. I was on Lauren's neck, and then it shifted to being on Wall's neck. There. And if AZ don't do what you need to do, man, I'll be like, hey man, you made a fool out of me. Tell me why. I was rooting for you. Because here's the thing, AZ, I think she's built for it a little bit better, but y'all gonna be on that lady neck if she don't produce on day one as well. Don't think that she's getting a pass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will be on her neck the same way y'all are on everybody else's neck if she does not produce day one. I just think she's more equipped because she's older, she's a little bit more mature, she's a little bit more developed in terms of preparation. I think she'll make a smoother transition, so I think she'll be able to handle the expectations of the number one pick. I don't think you can handle AZ's fandom. They're going to spend most of their time arguing with people, but here's the thing. Everybody gets every number one pick goes through it. You guys, like, it's not a fandom is good. It doesn't matter. She's still going to get the criticism. You think they're not going to call her a bus? They will. They are. You don't think, yeah. Go ask Kelsey Plum, Jackie. Hell, Sabrina got hurt. And they were like, and they was lucky. I mean, until she played like 3 games. She was 118 though. And then it was a wrap.
Dang.
The girls be struggling with their mental health. I fear for her. Oh, for sure. She gonna have to lock in for real. I would get off the socials already. Sad, miss her whole rookie season. She played 3 games for sure. She still got the bus allegations too, low key. She said this is the best offseason she had though. Shout out to Spring.
Period. I mean, because especially with her being able to just rest, essentially.
Well, they called her shoes because of Shoegate, but she did to herself.
Shoegate that was never solved.
Shoegate, because she found the damn
Because
shoes.
it was quietly hushed away.
Yes, it's in a Tennessee jacket. Yeah, shout out to Tennessee, man. Tennessee and Iowa State lost their whole damn teams. That's crazy.
She in a Tennessee jacket and she rooting for Yukon tomorrow.
I'm as loyal as it gets. Just out here just doing shit. Before I forget, thoughts on Audie? Yeah. I think
the athletic director to put out a whole, it was like a whole 5-minute video. I was like, sir, I'm not watching all this. I tried. I was like,
They just fired their
Okay.
assistant coach. Audie, where do I think Audie should go? Well, first and foremost, I think people should stop recommending Audie to go to places that aren't good for her. Like, again, everybody, I hate that. I hate that. I hate we advocate for players and be like, they should go this place and that place, but like these are not systems that are good for them. These are like y'all be setting people up for failure. There's a couple things that I want specifically for Audie, and the first thing is I want her to go to a system that is or a team that is going to prepare her for the next. I don't think Iowa State challenged her to prepare her for the next level in terms of development. We know the areas of improvement that Audie needs, specifically on the defensive end. She's
Very
not
much.
making a roster in the WNBA being a defensive liability like that because the way that 4-5 position is in the WNBA, she's going to get exposed because they're just going to pull her out. Every person she's guarding has out of the paint extended range. If you cannot defend for coming up out of the paint and guarding three-point line extended, you are going to be in trouble. So I want her to go with somebody who either assistant is a great defensive coach, is a great post player coach that can give her the ability and help her improve. Ricky, people are going to
Ricky, don't
block
piss me
you.
off.
They don't know you're joking. They don't know you're joking.
Ricky's so annoying.
You're so annoying. People said Notre Dame and someone responded that Hannah would hurt her feelings. Oh, for sure. I just, again, and I really don't know. Audie seems super nice too, so I really don't know what her personality is, but I also don't know what her ethic looks like. I don't know what her, you know what I mean? Is she, I'm not saying she's not a hard worker, but like some people are built for different systems. And I'm not quite sure. I would want her to send her to a system that challenges her, but also can benefit her. Now you can tell me based upon what I just said, what school that is.
What's the school where that lady she went viral for where she was talking to her
Maryland?
player?
Maryland.
Was that Maryland?
That was Maryland.
I
That
don't
was
know.
pretty
Maybe she need
freeze.
a coach like that. Somebody who's like tough but also very much encouraging. Um, I
I
don't
almost
know
said
what
something, but
Maryland
I'm gonna keep
defense.
that one.
I don't know what Maryland defense be looking like. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't
I
been
saw she
watching
would make a
Maryland like
good
that.
argument for Vandy that I hadn't considered. I also want to go. Good point about Vandy. I also want her to go someplace, like I said, that has a need for her. Vandy does need an experienced post player, so I think she would thrive in that
Fair.
aspect. Notre Dame would be a challenge, but Hannah would damn sure have some help inside. In the admissions process, a little bit more difficult. Ricky, I heard people talking about that. You want to shed light on that? Duke. I wouldn't be mad at Duke because I think Kara would be a good coach for her. I think she needs a players
Yeah,
first coach. I think she needs a players first coach. People say Ole Miss. Coach O's a players first coach, so Ole Miss wouldn't be bad as well. It's just the SEC. But if she wants to prepare for the WNBA, the SEC is the place to do it.
fair.
If you want to see if you built like that,
I don't know if her
Dare apparently played her over the
style of
summer.
play would like fit
That's
though.
true. That's a good point, Laura. That Kara, City of Norma could be good. I also like Duke for her. They said Kara barely played her over the summer.
That don't mean she would necessarily not play her if she at Duke. She would have more time with her to develop her and work with her than she did as far as what was that? The FIBA
They
stuff.
don't take. Uh,
Team USA
Ricky
stuff.
says. Ricky says Notre Dame doesn't take a lot of undergrad credits from other schools, so it's why Notre Dame sports teams often take grad transfers. Okay, so that makes sense. So it doesn't look like she will be going to Wendy. That she will be going to Notre Dame. I don't want Audie to go to some random ass program. AZ said South Carolina is tall, really physical, really strong, and they need to limit their paint touches. South Carolina fans on Twitter acting like she's King Von. What does that mean? They were upset by that? Stop interacting with dumb people on Twitter. Some people are committed to misunderstanding. Football just got admissions to let them take undergrads. I don't know if NIL has that juice. Patriarchy and financials. She could still graduate from Iowa State. I know sometimes people do that. Mute or block. Oh, I started muting anybody who posted a draft board that I thought was stupid. Actually, I blocked you. So
that's real.
If you ever go to my and you go, damn, Justice's verdict's blocked. Yes, you posted some dumb shit. That's why I block. I don't even mute people no more. You're getting blocked. You don't got to do nothing to me.
That's real. Any post that like disturb my peace in any way, blocked. That's why when y'all be talking about these people that be with the dumb takes or the problematic takes, they don't even be coming up on my timeline. Like it's peace over here. It's peace. It's fun. It's ass shaking. You know? Not for real. I do not be having like twerking videos on my timeline.
Yeah, okay. Now Liston told him herself.
I don't. If I invite those.
These past acts coach can't get players. Shouldn't get players. Same. Me and the block button go crazy. Same low key. Thank God for Discord for putting me on. Yeah. You guys don't want people to go to TCU. TCU is like last chance university. Mock draft. Man, the Chicago Sky had y'all in a tizzy yesterday, man. Which I understand, right? The video I made, a lot of people, which I was okay with, was like, this makes sense. Chicago Sky is so stupid. They're not doing this. And I said, that's fair. Because I don't want to invalidate all you Chicago Sky fans. Y'all are traumatized. I'm going to tell y'all. Every single person, y'all are that front office did a number on you guys. You guys can't even like think about things from like a this makes sense standpoint because you're so traumatized. And that's crazy to me. But people are, but as a Tempo fan, thank you. They are dumb. Again, and I'm a logical person, guys. And I said this in my video because people are saying the Toronto Tempo and, Toronto and Portland, they saw the Chicago Sky, like joking, like Chicago Sky said, hell, like they don't want to take nobody. Then, and to that point, I'm like, well, that technically, guys, that doesn't make any sense. And I'll tell you why. It's simple. They could have just skipped. If they thought that Chicago Sky didn't have anything to offer, if they weren't interested in anything, they could have simply done what the Valkyries did with Seattle last year and said, yeah, we won't be selecting anybody from this team. And they kept it pushing. But the fact that Jeff and Chicago Sky intentionally made it so they couldn't select anybody, that is strategic. Because, like I said, yeah, Toronto and Portland could have simply just skipped right over them if they didn't want to take anybody. But now,
or they could have made it seem like they was interested and they still got some picks out of it.
But regardless, obviously Chicago, there's a reason why they wanted them to be unable to select whoever they left unprotected. I don't know who that person is or people, but there is a reason. The person with the hat looks very bored. Liz, they said, put some pep in your step, man.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I can't just sit here in peace. Dang.
But who on their team is worth trading besides Angel and Camilla? Exactly, Lori. Exactly.
Which we know Angel and Camilla would have got protected, though.
Which means that I probably think, to the person with the hat, this is for you. To confuse your enemy, you must confuse yourself.
Okay.
All right. The edible is hitting. That concentration spell on TikTok. Y'all trying to go in on that joint. What is he talking about?
Ricky, please.
I just, which makes me go to, again, people are saying, why would they trade? Why would they trade Angel? Because do you guys start preparing ahead of time, or do you let the house catch on fire and then start? Well, Chicago, I get it. It's Chicago. I get it. It is Chicago. But what I'm saying is the inevitable is coming, which is you are most likely going to lose your baddest bitches. They're getting up out of there. Let's be honest, they're getting up out of here. And with that being said, wouldn't it make more sense for them to try to be proactive, knowing that their baddest bitches will be leaving? I'll give you guys, this is year 3 that they'll stay next year, because I bet both times if they keep Angel and Camilla that they exercise that 4th year. But after that, they're leaving. They're dipping. And if you understand how deep 2026 and 2027 is, wouldn't you as a GM be like, damn, I should start planning ahead because these players are leaving. It's better for me now to be planning for their mass exit than to 2020 next season rolls around and I'm looking with my tail between my eyes talking about, damn, we ain't got nobody here. We ain't got nobody here. You know what I mean? So that's the way I'm looking at it, right? Liz, you talked about, try to find the clip, but I couldn't find it. What interview was it? The most recent Speed in a Angel interview when she made the
Yeah,
comments?
yeah. She was they was talking about what she was wearing. Speed
She was wearing
mentioned, like
brown.
no, he's talking about, like, the around the collar.
I want to find that clip.
Speed mentioned, Chicago Sky colors, and I forget what she said initially, and he was like, "Yeah, but, like, Chicago Sky, that's your team," and she goes,
I just don't understand. I just don't understand. So sometimes you guys make me feel crazy, as in like, am I off? Somebody send me the clip because I'm definitely putting it in the video. Because does that sound like somebody who is all in? Does that sound like somebody who wants to be there? And if,
"Hold
again,
on, I'm finna find
with,
it."
with your guys' takes, when somebody tells you something, that's why I'm just going off of what is presented to me. People say nothing is impossible, but I do it every day. Quote. Okay. Whatever that. Well, 2 things can be true. You are crazy for Ricky, do not piss me off. No, that gave professional take. They lost Angel completely after that half game suspension. Exactly. I don't understand. And guys, I swear to God, I just feel like I'm crazy sometimes because I'm like, how do you guys not see it? I don't understand how you guys don't see it. And I'm begging someone to explain it to me. The writing's on the wall. And I understand that Jeff is incompetent. I get it. I understand Jeff is incompetent. The writing is on the wall. Like, just think about it from a GM perspective, seriously, right? We're going into 2026. Okay. It's Angel and Camilla's 3rd year on their contracts. We'll assume they're not trading them and they're exercising their 4th year, right? Chicago Sky had a really bad 2025, right? We know to get a lottery pick, you have to have accumulation of your last 2 years. So, and then also take in consideration the Chicago Sky have a swap pick with the the Mystics. So if Chicago understands that accumulation, we are probably looking at not probably getting the best free agent. We're not looking at probably being good this season. Like, give me the buck. We're probably not going to be good this year. Understanding that piece of it, then also taking consideration, Angel's probably going to dip. Camilla most likely is going to dip after that rookie contract. We should be probably planning accordingly. And our swap pick for 2027 next year is with the Mystics. Somehow we need to get some picks. And so that's why I think, based upon what is we're talking about, they need to get picks either in 2026 or 2027, right? I said Minnesota in the video I made as an option just because Minnesota has the 2nd pick. They can trade. If I'm Chicago, I can see a multi-trade. Bro, what did the Sky get after trading 2027 first round pick? It's a swap pick. And they got Ariel Atkins. Yeah, they got Ariel Atkins. So with that being said, I think they get ahead of it. So they can go the Minnesota route, trade for a number 2 pick. That helps you in 2026 because they have the 2nd pick and the 5th pick. But or you play the long game and get the 2027 pick. Yes, you have a swap pick with the Mystics, but you also have, if you're going to trade with Dallas per se, 2 first-round 2027 picks. But I just don't think that one's going to work because you would have to already. I don't know how they're going to salvage this season if they lose Angel and don't have another high pick in this draft. I do not know how they salvage this season. So that's why I'm hesitant about it being Dallas. I think it's going to be somebody. I'm hesitant because I don't know how they salvage 2026 if they give their picks shit. Probably hear me out. I know you're gonna be mad at this list. What if they ask for the 2007 first-round pick in like Zaza?
For Chicago asset?
Yeah.
From
Angel.
Dallas?
Yeah. So at least that gives them something to help this season.
Would you rather one pick in Zaza or both picks? Both 2027
What are you
picks.
going to do for 2026? You think they're just going to chuck it up to the game and say this year's a wash?
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
It's a
That's a
swap
point.
pick.
I don't want to subject Zaza to that, but
somebody in
I mean, I would take it.
If Chicago
I would
has
take
3
it.
first-round picks, somebody. Maisha Hines Allen is an unrestricted free agent. Somebody got to go to Chicago, y'all. And y'all gonna be pissed if it's a walk. I don't know if they draft another. I don't think if Chicago ends up. Who does Chicago draft? Do they get the 2nd pick? AZ's off the board. Who does Chicago draft if Chicago ends up trading?
They can get Lauren or Owa.
You think they
because
draft
now
a post?
Yeah, but if they lose in a post.
But they also need guard. Like that's the thing.
They need everything.
That's what I'm saying.
But they had a post, now they losing it. So why not draft a post?
I think Olivia makes
not gonna be Angel Reese. But
I think Olivia makes more of an immediate production than one of the posts that are available. I'd go to Olivia.
That's fair, but I do think they putting a lot of eggs in the Sloop basket.
Yes. In Chicago.
Is that not who you're talking about?
Yeah, no. I just said, the song, whenever it's like the intro song when what DJ is that? Is that a DJ? Whoever makes the mixes, they put their little tagline in it.
All DJs do that.
It goes, it's Chicago, nigga. No. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There's 107 people. Somebody knows what I'm talking about.
All DJs have a tag though.
I know, but that's what the tagline is. Is that Metro Boomin?
No, Metro's is if Young Metro don't just I'm gonna shoot
you. Yeah. Crystal. Indiana. Girl, we know you don't know. Is that Chance? Whoever makes Chance's songs, they usually have.
No, Chance's is literally that's his.
Crystal, I just got here. See, commented. Okay, back to draft talk. Yeah.
You talking about some y'all? I ain't even did nothing, Crystal. Why I'm always included? I ain't even did nothing.
Fucks with me. Crystal fucks
no,
with me.
right? You could be talking shit about Crystal. Somehow she gonna involve me. It's crazy.
Crystal always gives me a pass, and I love that for her. Listen, you laugh. She'll get mad when he says it. She'll get mad at you.
Okay. Well, and I laugh again.
Not too much on Crystal now. Here we go. It's the way Tempo didn't even give them anything.
When you know I ain't did nothing.
The Tempo didn't give them anything?
No. They just said that we're not gonna pick nobody.
Damn.
It was a switch in picks for for Portland. So Portland, it was the switch from the 17 and 21. So now Chicago has 21 instead of 17. And then they
Oh, they
gave
just swapped with them. They
for
just
Portland, and then they gave the 26 to uh the Tempo.
they gave him a pick and said we won't pick you. Who is he trying to? And that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, there has to be, they won 10 games last year. Like, they won 10 games. I know Chicago is one of the dumbest front offices. There's absolutely no, I can't justify it. And I can't, there's, I've got to I know you guys are saying you're putting too much faith in Chicago. I have to, because there's absolutely no reason that he would go out of his way to ensure somebody on that unprotected list did not get picked. There has to be a reason. And it can't be because they're good. We won 10 games. They're not that damn good.
Crystal in
I
them
hope,
comments lying again, child.
yeah, I can't say I hope I'm wrong because I just, again, I understand it's Chicago. I understand. Constance was playing. Maybe the rules were complicated for Jeff and he was lost. Maybe that's I like that,
Because we
Theo.
was
I
lost
like that.
too.
We are lost. Jeff is probably just like us. He probably was in the live trying to take notes, trying to talk about, they're going to talk about the rules on the live, trying to figure it out. Jeff, we can't help you.
Jeff is the person that's on YouTube with all these quotes. This person, whoever this person is on YouTube, you funny.
Jeff is in the burner. I'm telling you.
Also, Crystal, I can't help you got here. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, Jeff being the owner who defended Chicago responded. That's Jeff. He knows what he's doing. Trust the process. Jeff, get off the burner.
Now, did Jeff slip you a little $20 or something to post that
somebody
video
said I'm running
yesterday?
PR for the Chicago Sky. I was like, wait, whoa. PR. Hey.
You said, where's my PR money?
Let's not take it there. The move told me that he may have some up his sleeve. People said, you just think Chicago gonna. I said, I don't really care, actually. Like, I really don't care. Either way, this is what I think, but I actually don't care what Chicago does. For real.
As long as Angel get out of there. That's all I care about.
I've been right a time or two before. I just go back. Probably my most goated I was right moment was when Gabby came back. That one, I was trying to think. That one was probably one of my favorites. When Gabby came back, yeah. That was
she
a
came
good
back
I
to
told you so.
Seattle?
Yeah. After the Olympics.
People thought she wasn't going to Seattle?
No, they didn't think she was coming back. She came back mid-year or whatever.
Oh, I knew she was coming back.
Well, not necessarily, because Seattle had to move some pieces around to get her back, free up some cap space.
Right.
It just took a minute.
They was gonna do that.
Okay, what was your worst take? AZ should declare for the draft. Yeah. Free Angel plays backwards. I'm rooting for that lady. It wasn't the George theory, no, because that was just fun.
That was
that
fun,
wasn't
and also that was a Seattle fans thing as a whole.
Yeah, that was a Seattle fan thing. I just thought it was funny and a good coinky dink. That wasn't a theory, and the theory was right.
Right, there was facts to back it up. It was just Gabby didn't like it, and once again, Gabby, we sorry, sister. We sorry.
That's my bad. My bad, Gabby. Yeah, my bad. Again, no former Shock player talks good about Chicago. Yes, I know, because it's poverty organization, and y'all again. And I think Jeff also understands too that no free agents, big time free agents, are coming to Chicago. So if he wants to rebuild his team, it's going to have to be forcing talented players to come in the draft. That's why I also think he's going to leverage to get in the conversation in 26 or 2027. Because he knows no big time free is coming to Chicago. I'm going to have to finesse a big time player to come here through the draft. Didn't Sue mention the George to Gabby, or is that AZ's pod? That was on AZ's
It was
pod.
AZ's.
Where was AZ projected to go last year? Like top 4, top 5?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she was like top 4, top 5. After the tournament, I thought she could get taken.
She
Seattle had
honestly could have got taken at 2.
2. I think she could have got taken at 2. And if it wasn't 2, who had the third pick? The Mystics? The Mystics.
Damn, if she declared last year and got taken at 2, she would have been in Seattle.
Lord, why have you forsaken me?
We could have got AZ and Evil AZ on the same team.
I think honestly, the Mystics, I think Seattle would have took her over Dom.
I think so.
So maybe it wasn't
Damn.
your worst take. It was my worst take because she's done so phenomenal this year and she looks a lot healthier and better in her confidence. Why do you say that's your worst take? Because of how well she's done this season. And how she did need this season, I think, to become a better pro. I think I underestimated what the last 4 years did to her confidence and mentally. Just a healthy season, having that under her belt. I think she's going to be a better pro now going to WNBA than she would have last year. So that's why I say it's a worst take. And she would have been on that rookie 360, like she was a member of UFC management. She would have had grace though, because Seattle's such a vet-led team that they wouldn't. To be fair, Sue was on your side also. And I think I just also took it up as a bad take because I wasn't right. Maybe I evaluate good takes on if they come to fruition. So when I'm wrong, I guess I also chuck it up as a bad take. Not to mention on the boat, she looks a lot better.
She
She
did.
looks a lot better.
She has been. Y'all saw that, what's that? Is it Geico? The Geico commercial? She be lifting them things, had all the people surrounding her. Uh-huh.
Okay, we're gonna do a drinking game. Drink every time you see an AT Fudd commercial. Change that. Drink every time you see a Yukon commercial. Drunk already.
Do you not want me to make it through the night?
Man, because between
What is this for tomorrow?
the whole team, man, the whole
I can't do
team.
that. I have an exercise class the next morning. I can't do that.
Can I drink water? Listen, Gino, his little Marriott commercial. Hey, KK, and you can tell who are the faces of Yukon for real. K9, she did a good job of getting into that. And even people get they wants to that find themselves now into the inner group. Khalees, smart thing she did. Hey, I see who got them. Hey, let me get in with
She
the head
said, hold
honchos
on.
over
Get my
here.
little piece of the pie.
Come on now. She's in commercial. Yeah. Smart. Yeah. Yukon fan base loves K9 and Khalees. I adore Khalees. See, look, again, it worked on y'all. Because I don't hear nobody talking about little Jana don't get a lot of yap. I don't get Belize, Allie. Sarah just wanted who? Sarah, I want y'all to stop asking that lady questions.
It'd be
Yo,
funny though,
Sarah
because she's
is
so awkward.
so funny. She don't care for real. She be like, I'm really not even fucking worried about it for real. You be so that ass, Like that's
I
all the
forget
shit she say.
what
I
game
really
was
don't
that?
care.
Was that it was like after the game, the reporter asked her some complicated ass questions. She's sitting there like, I don't know how to answer that.
Bro. When she says, "Oh my god," Sarah be funny. Oh man. Side quest, yeah. Calling winning National Player of the Year side quest is crazy. the content of your character question. It was a Black History question.
Yeah.
Black History Month. She's funny. And she's this low pro for real, for real. I want someone to ask her what her plan will be with questions next year when she doesn't have AZ. Look at junior. Each year you get a little bit more. They said she's even they asked Paige about her developing and her leadership and stuff like that. And they said she's took a tremendous stride this year. So I just think another you're just gonna continue to see her evolve in that capacity. She has no choice, for real, for real.
No, for real. But even just because last year she was like silent. And like she's still a quiet
Freshman.
person now, but she was like,
I wonder if Khalees will get more minutes when we see her in the media because she was hilarious. She plays point guard. She's gonna have to steal somebody's tick.
she a freshman though, so she I don't know, she'll have time to develop under KK.
Man, I'm stealing K9 minutes if I'm Khalees. You gotta go get somebody. You gotta get somebody. You know he's gonna start KK because she's a senior, but yeah, he's gonna be eyeing them K9 minutes. And they said Khalees talks the most crap. It will be K9 then Khalees. They're only a year apart, so I think there's some opportunity for real, for real. So he's from B-more. The Baltimore kid, is different.
She from B-more, which is not part of the DMV
It's not
that we
part of the
learned.
DMV. Yes, she's from Baltimore. And there you gotta talk spicy to get it popping, for real, for real.
They say you and two.
PSA as a whole is better than both duos to me. Paige, Sarah, Ashlyn? Who's PSA? Did they call them that? AZ. Paige, Sarah, AZ. Oh,
Oh. My brain was on like this season. So I'm
yeah.
like, who the hell is the P?
Yeah. Who did I say the P stood for?
No, you said Paige, but I was like,
I don't know why I said
do we go back
Ashlyn.
to
No, Paige, Sarah, AZ, and yes, they did specifically after the tournament run, they broke records. Oh, I do too. I just, again, want to whisper it one more time. I don't understand why you guys don't think that lady's going to Dallas. If honestly, I don't. I can hit the ground running, but two people that already have played with each other and purely from a basketball standpoint. So when it's like spacing, spacing, what talking about? I just, oh, I don't understand. I'm sorry. I just will be so happy when this draft is over.
you and me both?
I'll be so happy when the draft is over. This month is going to stress me out. Also, them being Ashlyn's favorite player was Sabrina Ionescu. They're asking everybody who they want to play in 101. And she said, Sabrina would be fun. Because then they ask if you could beat them. And she's like, I'd probably beat her.
Period,
But
sister.
in her defense, everybody was saying they would beat them or get close to it.
I mean, you gotta be confident in yourself.
Exactly.
We are building a brand. We are building stock for future drafts. You can't just be sitting there. No, I don't think I can beat her.
Well, she said
Okay, I'm not drafting her. She not a dog.
Jennifer AZ was on AZ's podcast. Did the episode get released? I missed it. And shout out to AZ for informing everybody who Jennifer AZ is. There's so many old heads we missed. Most people won't even know who Jennifer AZ is if it wasn't for AZ Fudd. For real, for real. What is
This
wrong with
edible got me
Ricky?
by my throat up in the air. Like I'm about to be choke slammed. Ricky.
Go to bed.
Cause what would
What were we supposed to do? Ain't nobody tell you to take that edible.
drink
Yes,
some
her
water.
mom
I
was
don't
the one
know.
with Jennifer AZ. Hidden function. It was the episode with her mom. I thought her mom was on the episode with Sarah Strong's mom.
That's what I thought.
Like people discovering Turnaby's mother. Oh, y'all talking about her in South Carolina giving all. Y'all don't think that little lady gonna go out there and do this? I didn't hear nobody mention Alicia.
Hmm?
AZ isn't doing the pod tournament. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I have a question. Maybe it's just me. I saw the clips of Drew, Paige's little brother, at the tournament, and man, I have a hard time seeing people and other people because everyone's like, "Oh my God, they're twins." I mean, look at them. I'm like,
You have a hard time. They look just alike.
such a hard time. I be like,
They look they have the same face, just different skin tone. I'm talking about neither one of their mama's genes tried.
but it's not just them. I have a hard time overall.
Yeah, because
Like,
you don't think you and Freedom look alike, and y'all are basically
exactly.
twins.
That's
Y'all are
also not.
twins,
That's
which
not true.
that's nuts to me.
Look at older pictures when Paige was skinnier.
Zanika news true the Nika and her ACL? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that she tore her ACL and she's out for the year. Yeah, that's a wrap for it's gonna be her first year back in the league.
But her post about it was very positive. I commend her and her mindset because that's gotta be tough, bro.
She's probably going through it low key. I would be. Mental is hard.
Yeah.
Coldacre and Lauren Betts spoke yesterday ahead of Friday's rematch in the Final Four. I told her, don't be crying to the refs, and she told me, don't be pinching. Who be pinching?
My friend,
Oh, they
my bestie. Okay.
Coldacre be pinching people?
She did so I get stuff her way. We kind of had a conversation yesterday about, I told her, don't be coming to the rest. She said, don't be pinching. We won't have problems. So I'm like, some of people, we get pinched. So,
pinching people when they be doing stuff. Throwing elbow, Coldacre be pinching people. I like that. Coldacre said, don't be doing nothing and you won't get pinched.
Hey.
That's funny. Watch the video. What video?
I think they're talking about
Pinching
that
is.
video. But yeah, Paige and her brother have the same face.
I'm gonna look again. I'm really gonna stare this time. Coldacre be fouling. Y'all soft. I get mad when anybody start talking about. I'm like soft, crying. Stop all that crying. And yeah, no blood, no foul.
Now, if it was you though on that floor,
No. I'm one of those people that I don't cry about fouls because I foul. Like, you can't be a hack and then also cry about fouls. They don't make no damn sense. I know who I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all 5 of them bitches for show. For show. Somebody said I be throwing elbows. I said, oh my God. And I was like, no, but I was thinking about like maybe I do and you just don't realize it. And I'm like, justice for Aaliyah Boston. She probably don't even realize she's throwing elbows, bro.
Mm,
And they all count the same too, Ricky. So make sure they count. If you're gonna foul somebody, I'm not saying hurt nobody, but make sure you get your good one in. Just enough that it's not a flagrant.
I was just about to say, make sure. Hold on, because
There's not
not
enough
all of them.
flagrant.
Not all of them are the same now.
Not all the same. She know. I think elbows is different. You def gotta realize. No, cause you be kidding me. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I think when enough people be complaining about it, you know.
Uh,
But
we gonna see. We gonna see. Oh, did you guys see the stud butts replaced the Tarasi and Bird show?
mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on that?
Make sure your elbow that that person on YouTube is funny.
Bullshit.
I know a lot of
Unfortunately,
people were very much upset. Which is understandable. Am I surprised? No. When you look at how the Stubbuds have been able to market themselves, it
I can
really
see
was
that
only a
they
matter of
thought
time.
we gotta go. I can hear the ESPN people in the room too. We have to bring in something new. You know, we have the fun, exciting. The stud buds are fun and exciting, so the people want to see. You know, Diana and the DT. They're all like I can hear the conversation of someone pitching it. Nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody,
I doubt that.
I doubt that. I think people are going to tune in. I'm curious to see.
I think you also have to realize as they are ushering in more women's basketball viewers and fans, when you have something that's new and shiny and kind of like out there
The hot, the
personality
funny, the
wise,
popular.
stud buds are gonna captivate that new audience.
They're the young rookies. Y'all don't want to see the vets no more. The seasoned vets who, damn. It feels like the new shiny toy for real, for real. The new shiny toy, which is fine. I'm always rooting for Black women to get opportunities, so I'm never going to be mad at nobody's bag. People are going to watch for sure. Obviously, if you tune in the WA, you see the value of Sue and Diana, and enjoy that from that dynamic. But giving a new opportunity to quote unquote, we do know the stud buds who are popular in what is trending. I'm not in the WNBA space. I'm not surprised, and I'm not gonna hate on that one. So I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna let them eat that
And
for sure.
we can't act like they aren't marketable. They are quite literally the reason why this past WNBA All-Star weekend was
True.
as fun as it was. It was because of them.
True.
So we can't take that away from them.
You know what y'all need to do? Replace Rebecca and Ryan with some new young talent too. Y'all replacing everybody. No tea, no shade, but every big game, I'm so tired. Like they get every big game, every single big game.
You
There's
bet.
gotta be somebody else. Every single big tuned in game, I gotta hear Ryan and Rebecca.
No.
Love you bet. You bet there gotta be somebody else that they can also share the wealth with. Yeah.
But as far as that halftime,
I don't like the way Courtney talks about women. That she keep a baddie on her side. Turn up, bestie. That's that.
when it comes to that halftime though, I do need to
I'll let your body decide if this is
for both games. We do need Drea, Chanae, and Christine, because I do be mad when it's not them. No tea, no shade to the other ladies, they just not them.
I be watching clips. Yeah, I am habitually online for real. You see, Chanae is see for all the straights out there, Ricky. Chanae's single.
Mind you, that's old news.
I didn't. How'd you know she got divorced?
Um, it was something it was something she had posted like I want to say like last year that I was just like, huh. Like she didn't outright just say like I'm single, obviously, but it was something,
That stream will
and
get you
then
in trouble. I'm telling you.
that caused me to then look at her
Chanae's
page. I was like,
straight.
oh,
She's
that
not married
husband ain't on
anymore.
that page no more.
No, see, I didn't see that. I the stud buds. You know, they gonna accidentally drop some tea.
But I don't know if that was like tea that was dropped because she
But
ain't been with him
outwardly
for a
say, I
while.
mean, that you had to go look for that if you had to go look at her Instagram. This was more so like verbally said that they was trying to put her on with this man. And she said, I'm here for work. And they said he smelled good, he looked good. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, and you know, everybody, the same thing when they did Janae isn't married anymore. Again, information that everyone in their space knows and we don't, the stuff buds. So it's a good thing that they got this stream. You learn something that you don't, hey, y'all might get some tea from the stud bud stream, like
I
y'all
don't
always
know.
do.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
might.
vigilant enough about this. I didn't know that was news. I thought people knew. She also wasn't wearing her wedding ring no more.
Again, you don't think anybody's staring at Shanae's hand.
I was.
After you kind of see people get wedding pictures and you post their wedding pictures, I'm not checking to see their hand and be like, that
I
close
do.
on Shanae that I'm like, she ain't got, she like, it's just me. And then somebody said, all that money, but she's Nigerian. Yes, they spent a bag on that wedding and they'll do it again. I don't know. I know personally, I never look at people's hands. Everybody's fair game. And
I absolutely do be looking at hands.
everybody's available. Mm.
And everybody is not available, which is why you gotta look at them hands.
You don't gotta look at them hands, guys. It was a
Do
happy
not
home, won't
do
be
not
nothing but red.
do not listen to Justice. Because it's a
Eh,
happy home. That's why it's a happy home. Because you gotta look at that if it's something on that finger, it's a happy home.
right. Don't let nobody's marriage stop you from the love of your life. I'm just kidding, guys. This is really big. Don't do that. Don't. I'm just joking. I
This
swear.
is high
Let me
school
stop.
Justice talking, by the way.
Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Hey, that
That was
lady
her
was
high
not
school
married.
self.
Everybody's not fair game. I'm just joking. I saw a mock expansion draft and the Tempo get a walk. Gabby, I'll be so excited on tomorrow. 1:00, and we can all enjoy it in real time. Cause I don't know who are people protecting. I don't know why. I don't know why Dallas wouldn't protect a walk. I have absolutely no idea why they would. And who are they protecting over a walk is the question. In that article that guy released and got everybody in a tizzy pissed me off. I thought it was 3:30. Faye, I actually have no idea what time it's at. I'm just
I think
talking.
it's
I have no idea what time
3:30.
it's at. Absolutely no idea. I'm nervous. Crystal, why are you nervous? You're either going to lose either MAGA Barbie or Michaela Timpson. You'll be okay. Oh, it's 2:30 Central Time. It's going to be Paige, Maddie, a walk, and then who's the last two? Exactly. I don't see a world where he's letting a walk. Get it? I'm excited he's going to be on my team. Maybe she meant the final four. That makes more sense.
So Paige, Enrique, Maddie, a walk, and then
Enrique?
Zaza. I said Enrique already.
I just don't understand the Enrique. I truly, guys, I just don't understand the Enrique thing. I really
What do you
don't.
mean?
I get If they're going to keep Enrique, cool. Which I get. Maybe if okay, I've sat with
They
it,
said they pursuing her, so
and that's fine. It's fine. I'm cool with it, right? Because Enrique, Paige, AZ, cool. You got your 1, 2, 3. Everybody's going to have to be on the same page about expectations. That's the only thing, is adjusting to a new system. There's 2 out of those 3 who I already know can play within this certain system. I just have so much faith in you. I bought my tickets for when Dallas comes to my town. Good. I just am worried. I'm worried. Like, Enrique also is an old dog. You got to treat your old dog new tricks. I know. That's why I'm worried. I'm worried. Now, if she's okay with adjusting to her new, that, baby, I don't need to be a high volume scorer. I don't need you to do that. I don't. I need you if you're going to take them to make them. But you're not shooting at too high of a clip for me to have that much. Like, I don't need you to take 30 shots a game. I don't. But if Kurt and Jose said that's what they want to do, then I guess that's what we're doing. It sounds like if Seattle wants to drop the wall, if Seattle wants to drop down, I guess this is what we're doing.
Mind
Just
you,
go on Threads and look at.
we just went over that. That was your horrible take. Don't do that to Dom.
I don't want to do what did they say? Because if you're trying to rage bait me, because you know I'm gonna be upset, don't do it to me. What does the post say? And Paige gonna say something this year.
Know justice get triggered easily.
You know I get triggered easily. There was a video somebody said, and said, the said, and yes I do. Talking about it, said, you like to argue, and yes I do. Until it's no longer fun, then I don't want to do it anymore. I'll go back and forth for a little bit, and then I'm like, I'm over this. What did the post say? I thought you guys said the wedding suit meant she was going to. I thought that's what Tori said. It sounded good. And then y'all was like, I'll be so glad when the shoot's over. I'm not having fun. But those quotes were before the CBA. Okay. Nothing will ever get me more heated than Enrique during that first Seattle game last year. I've never seen her not score. ESPN leaked who Dallas is not protecting, is what the post said. And who's on that list? It was saying that ESPN leaked who Dallas didn't protect, but took it down. Ty Harris, Grace Berger, Enrique.
I'd really be forgetting about Grace.
They didn't protect Enrique? They didn't protect Enrique? Okay.
I doubt that if they said they'd pursuing her.
That was a quote before the CBA. This is the time you guys go get all the screenshots for your I told you so moments. I'm going to tell you guys how to do it correctly. Go find all of the people who said they're camping. Go find them. Go find them, because you're about to get your rocks off for real, for real. I love that. I love that for you guys. Lala posted on Instagram that she's in Toronto. One more time, Crystal Girlball, send me that Instagram post. Because again, this is the time. This is what I'm telling you. I'm teaching you guys how to be good predictionists. They say the quiet part out loud.
She meant Captain Girlboss, by the way.
What'd I say?
Crystal Girlboss.
Crystal Girlboss, my bad.
Crystal name is right above, so.
Because here's the thing, guys. And people know what they're doing. And that's the thing. People know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Why would Lala post knowing what's going on, knowing that she's in Toronto? Why?
And suddenly what Tori said that somebody just called out, maybe it's still valid.
Like, The quiet part is always set up. Why would they be into Toronto? Rike and Lala ain't never gone to Toronto ever, and now they just big Toronto. Wait, you know where I really want to go? Toronto.
I would like to go to Toronto.
Come on now, come on, guys, and then don't unconvince yourself. I know sometimes y'all see some of y'all be like, no, guys, if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's usually a duck. She was
That's
there
nothing
at
but
the end
some.
of the
It's cold
season.
there. It is most of the season is during the summer. That do not matter.
So ask yourself, truly, and again, this is what I'm going to post when I say, why would Enrique be in Toronto? She didn't have the vacation there. Okay. Maybe. If I just got married, the first place that I'm not going is Toronto. But you know when I would go to Toronto, Liz? If I
When is
knew I was
that?
moving there soon and I had to relocate, and me and my new wife needed to start familiarizing ourselves. If you guys want to get really, really into people's business, can y'all go figure out if people have signed leases and stuff? Is that public information?
I don't think that a lease is public information.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how much you can get into people's situation to figure out, you know what I'm
Girl,
saying?
not you old people to find out where people live. That's crazy work.
They can do it. Y'all do it all the time. What's the
Hey,
travel
I don't
plans?
support that.
Yeah,
I would
come on.
like for
No,
people
if
to
y'all
act normal.
people
People
listen,
already don't
look,
be acting normal on the internet. Could
if
you
we gonna
imagine
stop,
if
let's
they knew
stop.
where these people live?
Yeah, if y'all gonna do it, do it. Yeah,
No.
but if you get a felony, don't say I didn't do nothing.
Mind you, this is recorded.
I got you, Justice. I'm gonna read his car right now. It's in the Discord. It's an old TikTok video that Enrique did back in November. It was an ad that was already shown. But yes, it still could be indicated to Toronto moves because Enrique commented with the eye emoji. So is Lala not in Toronto right now? I don't know. Faye, go do your job, Faye. Get in the field. You'll be quick
You
to
know
find
what,
everybody
Faye? I
else.
support you, sister. I support you. You're doing the right thing.
Nah. How do we think Enrique will do under Sandy? Yeah, that's not my problem. What it say? What's it say? What's it say?
On set was my favorite client, but Toronto, Canada is tagged. And then you have Enrique put that.
Okay, because that eye emoji could mean you look good or Toronto. I'm not sure it's an old
Now,
outfit
keep in
post.
mind though, also, no, that's what I'm saying, Faye. I support that. But keep in mind also the color of the sweater. I'm reading into everything. I don't care. The color of that sweater
Brown?
is looking a little maroonish. It's looking
Bobby
like
said, Lala's
is
just
looking like
working.
Toronto Tempo colors.
All I'm saying too, don't be, I know everyone goes, she's just working. Everybody understands the implications, right? Considering everything that's going on, she knows. It's just like when AZ puts that picture with Paige's girlfriend on the back of it. You what you're doing, like people aren't dumb. People aren't dumb. That's all I can go back to. People aren't stupid. The video links to an old TikTok video where she was wearing that outfit, which would make this even more crazier. Because why would you repost that? It really does look like the tempo colors. Laura. I'm just saying, guys. If that ESPN article where they leaked Dallas's unprotected list did have Enrique in it, yeah, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. And if that lady is currently in Toronto, yeah, it's a wrap. Oh, that was supposed to be a close friend pick, though. I still am like, you know what you're doing, and you know that close friend stuff somehow always ends up not on close friends, just like it did. And this is tomorrow. Can most of the people who are picked up in the expansion draft switch teams in free agency if they are an unrestricted free agent? But most likely, if it is Enrique, they probably offered her the Supermax. Wait, does this mean that Tempo used their ability to only get one unrestricted free agent on Enrique? They can't get another unrestricted free agent? Correct, Laura. And ding, 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 ding. You are correct. You can't trust no one no more. Facts. Oh, damn, bro. Don't sound that y'all gonna get Bridget Carlton too. It's okay. It is okay. Laura sounded disappointed as hell. She said, oh.
Now go. Enrique does still follow the Wings. She doesn't follow Toronto though.
I must have saw my video. I should have posted that. People called me and said, they're gonna be looking at our followers. Like guys. But isn't the majority of the league unrestricted free agent? Yes, and that's why I'm so shocked they didn't change that rule. When Toronto offered Enrique the Supermax, I'll actually be cheesed. Is that a good or bad thing?
I don't know
Did you
what
check
that means.
Instagram and Twitter?
Hmm?
Did you check Instagram and Twitter?
No, just Insta.
Let me see if those two. I'm gonna check the Twitter. Her bio still says Dallas swing guard. Okay. I love that for her. I love that for her. Must be love on the brain.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see soon enough.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, tomorrow. Wondered if they'll get the arrested story. Oh, I forgot about that. Yikes. Enrique doesn't qualify. Oh, why is Toronto trying to win this year? Don't we want to get Juju? Y'all know Juju will probably end up in Chicago somewhere. This question's
I'll
hard.
put
Like,
that
who do you
on
guys think
her.
is going to be bad?
Chicago.
But we. Besides Chicago, who else is going to be bad? That was too easy.
Unfortunately, Connecticut.
Y'all not getting Juju. We want a little Juju on the beat.
But also, outside of those two, I can't really say for everybody else until I start seeing who gonna end up on them teams.
They asked Bud, what team did she want to go to? She said, whatever team wants me in their system, has a role for me. That's where I want to go. So Stud and Bud will be broken up. And it sounds like Bud will not be with Minnesota.
Unless you're just leaving the options open for now.
Oh yeah, I'm Dev Juju. I'm waiting to see that order first. But between me and Sarah,
so
I'm just like, if I'm honestly, if I'm Juju, I'm waiting for the order, but I'm also like, pick Sarah Strong over me. Like, right? Like, okay, so it's like, imagine if it is like, I know I keep saying like, extra year, and somehow Chicago finesses and then they will get back into the lottery. They like got like the first pick, and I don't know, Connecticut has the second pick. It's like the battle of
Connecticut won't have a second pick.
Well, anybody. Pick anybody. Houston has the second pick. Why would Houston get second pick? Oh, because there won't be no more Connecticut. Damn. Fuck that. Juju has the bigger brand. Yeah, but I probably would sacrifice the burn. But I'm not going to disrespect Juju like that because she's still a dog. Either one would be fine. I don't want to have recency bias and like Sarah Strong is Sarah Strong, but still, that's fucking Juju Watkins, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, two bad bitches. Hey, you got two bad bitches. It don't even matter. Hey, you can pick. Hey, you gotta let's get it like I don't know what I was gonna do. I ain't mad at it, but I'm one of them there sitting there like, bitch, hey, it's Christmas and New Year's. Like, if I can pick your poison, I don't give a damn. Pick
The
one,
number
pick
one and number two pick looking at each other like, which one you want?
Which one you want? Yo, hey, I don't even care. As soon as they do the lottery, as soon as they announce the number two pick, I'm dancing like I heard my name for the number one because it don't matter. I'm kidding.
Mind you, if I'm the number 3 team, I'm pissed.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pissed. What do you mean I missed out on both bad bitches?
Bad bitches, and who's the next bad bitch? I mean, no, because then you might get Vandy. This is crazy. Hey. Yeah, just going
Ricky talk about some rock, paper, scissors. You want rock, paper, or scissors. We all won.
Or scissors. Never took an L. Can you take fake an injury to avoid being drafted that year? You still can be drafted with an injury, though.
It's true.
If you declare for the draft, they've done it time and time. Go talk to Liz Kitley. Liz Kitley getting back in the league this year? Somebody gonna pick Liz up? Damn, Joyce is in that class too? 4 bad bitches?
And Michaela.
Yeah. You got Joyce, you got potentially Juju, Sarah, Michaela, or Joyce. Yeah, I'm taking for 2028 for real. Oh, please.
Everybody wins.
Really is a lottery.
Everybody wins.
Really is. Everybody wins. Ain't no L. Never took an L. I will never forget the Sedona moment at the draft last year. And y'all thought that lady was getting drafted.
I didn't.
That was the one people were worried about. Oh my God. I was like, damn, she might. I don't think so, but she might. 2028 is deep. 2027 is still really good, but 2028 is deep.
Hi, God, on today. That'll
do it. That'll do it. We get drafted with 3 fouls. Now that's Cam's daughter right there. Dirk Nowitzki. No, that's not Dirk. That's Claire Strack. Sedona was projected to go to Dallas. I was so sick. I was scared until they mentioned abuse allegations. Oh yeah, she was Millie rocking them ladies. That's crazy.
Justice.
She was.
Justice.
She was too big to put her hands on people.
Justice.
Way too big. Way too big. And the flipping go-karts and stuff, man.
You can't be saying that.
She was.
You can't be saying that.
Allegedly. Sorry.
That's not even just the way you said it. Millie rocking them ladies is crazy.
Yes. Hey, I had a friend. Shout out to this friend. Because that's how she described it or whatever. Because I was asking, like, how you doing? And we were talking about her, and she's like, yeah, she really rocked my ass. I said, hey, I don't think that's how we should describe that. I feel you.
And yet you just used it.
When she said it. Yeah. Yeah. She's also autistic, so the reading social cues.
She's also talking about her own situation.
Yeah. Your friend dated Sedona? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. She dated another lady who, yeah. Did AB only do 3 years of college? She did 4. Oh, never mind. Sedona somewhere.
Anyway,
Somewhere.
they saying Madison Booker also. Oh no, Madison Booker in 2027. I'm still on 2028.
Facts. Facts. 2027 is still a really good class too. Is Cheyenne able to come back this year? If somebody picks her up and offers her a training camp contract, but she's gonna have to fight her way onto a roster. Hannah's next year. Some Page fans really don't want Azare. Why? That's the thing. Like, ignore those people and then you ask, well, who do you want?
But also, you ask, why do we care what them Page fans want? Because they have no say in who gets on what teams.
And they don't know anything. They don't, like, truly. Page fans want a ton of unrealistic free agents.
I promise you, Dallas Wings are not making roster decisions based on Page fans.
Yeah, Johnson. Should I Bill Johnson?
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know what you're saying because your mic went in and out.
Azare is a good player and could really bring a lot. Azare's gonna have a bigger role in Dallas. She's already developed, has vet experience, understands it's a perfect system, isn't a ball dominant big as well, so the offense can still be gone through Page, shot selection, if they AZ and whoever else. Like, she fits what Dallas is looking for. Can run, understands their off, like she aligns perfectly what Dallas is looking for piece. And what did I said this before, what Dallas is going to need more than anything are system kids who understand routine, who understands what we're looking for, can adapt in those situations. And that's Azare. Like, that's going to be the key to Dallas' success, is putting a bunch of people in here who can fit into the system. But most people aren't talking hoop like that. They're not. And then says the most outlandish player. Like, I love BG. What? People are saying too much Huskies. Statistically, baby, you're going to end up with a couple Huskies on your team. Statistically. And I told you, Dallas might end up with at least 60%.
KK is 27, yeah.
Dallas needs that lane wide open for Paige. Not necessarily. She's a 3-level scorer. She can get it done probably anywhere as well. But she'll play well with Azare. Yeah, people are tweaking, as usual. Again, like I said, I'll be happy when all this stuff is over. Who's taking KK though? Second or third round? Your point guard doesn't always need to score. If she's going to a team that has an offense that is already heavily on shooters, I don't need another point guard.
Y'all think KK going third round is asinine? Even the thought of KK going third round that's not happening.
The pass first point guard.
That's not happening. When we have not that many true point guards in the league right now, you have a point guard coming out of Yukon,
Lockdown defender.
like
she'll go higher than she'll go higher than Nika did.
A good facilitator. Like, let's be for real, y'all. Come on.
If anything, she'll probably get drafted to a team where they don't need her to score. Hi, Alex.
What's up, Alex?
They're blinded by scoring point guards, as they always are. And they will be vastly disappointed when you need somebody to facilitate. They're different styles. They're different styles.
KK not even better than Nika. Please. Okay, Captain Girl Boss.
Third round. Mika was the 14th pick. I know.
They're coming out of different classes.
Hey, Nika was 2-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year, Yukon All Assist leader. I love that. I love that. It's all about fit. There we are. There we are. Damn. Y'all really felt this way about KK.
Like, damn.
No, because here's the thing. That UConn game, and I wasn't like upset at KK. I thought she did exactly what we need to do, and that was defend Hannah to the best of her ability. She made it a very tough night.
To the point where Hannah herself said, "That's the toughest anybody's ever guarded me."
That's probably
the toughest person to guard me. So
I thought I was pleased with the performance. Yeah. See?
Anyway, regardless, thinking that there's a chance that KK could drop to the third round is actually asinine. So
because KK's black. I'll say it. Yeah, tough on the sisters. I think people expect KK to be beige, and you're gonna be disappointed. She's a spark plug. She does what she needs to do. I agree. But anyway, I agree. I like KK. I think, like I do with most players, but she's still a better PG than KK. She had a better court vision, in my opinion. She might have better court vision, honestly. That might be true. That might be true. I don't know. But I do think Nika has better court vision. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. We'll never know. Because it's going to be very hard for her to get back on the roster. No tea, no shade. Unfortunately. Another player, I'll add her to my list, plagued by injuries. Jackie Stiles, Nico Mule, Elena Deladon. We never got to see their full talent because injuries robbed us. Who else can I add on that list? You got to go all the way back.
Child, I don't know.
Well, I got 3. That's good perspective. That's good context right there. That does make your assist a lot easier when you're passing the page, Azalea. Not saying, actual shading, somebody good to pass to. But well, that was intriguing.
Anyway, wishing Nika speedy recovery.
Speedy recovery.
I think a speedy and fully healthy recovery.
Fully healthy.
Think she could, if she comes back from injury, because I do think she'll end up still on like a team in EuroLeague. If she performs well, that could be a good way to like kind of, mind you, I mean she still will.
Is it the same knee?
I don't know. But she's still have the contract with Seattle. Like Seattle will still have rights if they don't, like waiver. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm wishing her the best though.
Man, EDD my favorite. She might only be good for 20 minutes because her body, but damn. Ugh. I don't want to talk about Lena Dog. It makes me sad. Because some of y'all don't even realize, and that's the upsetting part. It's upsetting me and my homegirls because y'all gonna disrespect that lady like she was some regular player, and I don't like that. You want to talk about dirt? Who Claire Strack? Claire Strack is Lena Dog's daughter. In terms of that turnaround fader, for real. That was one of the first players I saw be a point forward. Pushing
Who
in.
acting like EDD is regular schmegular?
When they saw her, well, some people haven't seen her play. So when you see her get drafted into the Hall of Fame and you don't even realize how dope she was.
Well, if you see somebody getting drafted to the Hall of Fame, maybe go look up some highlights.
That's so true.
They're not drafting regular schmegular into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yeah. The way you phrased it in your video was funny. I can't remember what I said. AZ tore the same knee. Nika knee tear is her opposite leg. So she tore one and then she just tore the other. I might hang that shit up. I'm like, y'all, how badly do I want to hoop? I hope she had game. Man, I don't know. By the time I got injured, I had already given up. I knew ball wasn't life. I had already committed to some other endeavors. So I'm just like,
Nika, I hope you get better, sister, and I hope you keep playing if you want to.
If you want to.
And playing with healthy limbs.
Amari Stoudemire is pretty regular relative to his colleagues. No one watches men's basketball. No one watches men's sports.
Boy basketball.
We should make t-shirts. How everyone watches women's sports.
I've seen t-shirts that say no one watches men's sports. That's in this format.
Hey, that's a rage bait right there.
Oh, very much.
In the Knicks, I was going to say, who is that man? Amari Stoudemire? I'm not quite sure.
You don't know who Amari Stoudemire is?
I've heard the name, but I've seen him. He was tall and had glasses.
I don't think he had glasses. Did he? I don't think so.
Goggles? I'm saying the one that brought Knicks are terrible. Elena is my goat. I really thought she was going to come back. That was another take that didn't. I really thought that she had some juice.
He
up there, but she
did
said
for
she did.
not the whole time, but there was time when he had goggles, but it wasn't the whole time.
A lot of people are saying she's got more mental fortitude than most and will be back. I think she rehabs and does overseas and she'll be back. I watched the game. She went down and she was playing so good. Yeah, if she has the mental capacity, then hell yeah. But I know, like, when I tore my Achilles, the doctor said most people don't come back to this because of the mental toll it takes. So I couldn't imagine having back-to-back ACL tears and the mental toll that's taking. So, yeah, Godspeed. Ah! Goddamn ACLs. They don't make them like they used to.
Okay.
Don't like they used. Yeah. I'm rubbing my knee as we speak. You ever be working out or something, your ankle give out on you a little bit? You're like, whoop. And that's enough scare for me. Let me go into the next exercise.
No.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that has not happened to me.
Girl, I can afford just as do you know who would pick up the medical bill for Nika?
Child, she got injured in Europe.
Yeah, somebody. I think on the national team, somebody in Croatia.
It might be free. Healthcare ain't the same over there.
Dejanay is someone who has had multiple knee injuries and came back. It's about the timing, though. Dejanay had her knee injuries in college, so it's easier to come back than to get injured while trying to make a WNBA roster while your rookie year you didn't play, and then you tore your ACL your sophomore year, and then you tore it again right after that. That's the difference. As the timing of it makes it difficult because you have no film. It's not like you killed it your rookie year and it was like, hey, we already seen, they haven't seen anything yet. So you just going off a promise as in like, I swear I'm good. I swear, you're like, bitch, you didn't play. And I'm gonna give you an example, right? When I tore my Achilles I didn't play my freshman year. I tore my Achilles my sophomore year. I wanted to transfer and nobody was interested because I have no film and I have a torn Achilles. Like, you are trying to transfer on a prayer, telling people, I swear I'm good. Show some game film. Well, ain't none. And you have a torn Achilles? No, I'm cool. Like, hey, we Godspeed that recovery, lady. And similar situation. Like, yeah, to get picked up on it, like it's just poor timing. That's why it's better to get hurt in college. Liz, I can see why you be tired of me because you got to deal with justice too. Just to be calling me Aggie is crazy. I'm on my best behavior usually. I'm good for about 5 comments that are questionable, but the other 3 hours, like I'm literally 101. Ricky, you come in on 10. You call us
No,
colors.
Ricky, you
walked in
did come in on 10
and
today.
you said, "What's up,
You
colors?" And I was
you did
like,
come
if
in on
people
10
don't
today.
know we know you, they are going to think like, do we need to block him?
He almost got
a
blocked.
preference.
They was saying in the comments that he almost got blocked until I said his name.
See, you be keying until you get blocked, and then you looking at it like, you gonna kick me out, and I'm like, yeah. The mods don't play. They thought you were racist. You know it's strict out here.
So yeah, so you did come in on 10 today, Ricky. Yeah.
Oh, yo, I was about to. That color comment. See, Isha was not about, and I know Isha on a strict program too.
Isha do run a strict program.
Yeah. Ain't too much kiki. Maybe. What should I wear tomorrow? I might wear Texas. I don't want to. I might wear Texas.
I'm wearing an Arrival shirt.
It's Friday. Let me text Lucy. Who are all these numbers? That wasn't my fault. The edible. Anybody tell you take that edible? Alyssa Hughes.
I just said her full government on there.
They're gonna look her up. Y'all ain't want to stalk the way y'all want to stalk.
They could.
What? Or are you watching the game tomorrow? I'm still taking the Yukon. Okay. What did I say?
You
Texas?
asking what she wearing. You said you were wearing Texas.
How's that still Yukon?
Huh?
Going undefeated the whole season. Only to lose in championship. You know, I'm saved. It's almost Good Friday. Are you? Oh, it's Easter weekend?
It is.
I knew that.
No, you did not.
Why
are you lying on the Lord?
I didn't know it was Easter. I had a job and then he told me Happy Easter unless I'm not religious. Except And he said, if you're not religious, then just have a good weekend. Said thanks. Happy Easter to you, unless you're not religious either. Yeah. I leave for that,
Okay.
right? Anyway. Alyssa's not even gonna be in town. And the
Set her
expansion
full
draft tomorrow
government
is gonna be very
on the
busy.
stream for no reason then.
Do you guys get public holidays for Easter?
No,
Easter's
because
always on a
it's the
Sunday.
Sunday. I wish. And in school, we used to get Good Friday though. We used to get Good Friday off.
Can you imagine being the Yukon team that lost the game 112 on a buzzer beater in overtime? But you know the craziest thing about that Yukon game is Katie Samuelson almost made that layup to win the game after Enrique's buzzer beater because they didn't get back on defense and they launched it literally from half court. They did it was like a 3-second drill, and she almost hit that buzzer beater, but she didn't. And all Fee will ever remember is that Enrique got that buzzer beater off on her. I would have hated to be the Yukon team that lost what Ricky said. You're right. Well, I'm talking Mississippi State game. Even, tough on that one too. Such a good game. Yeah. That Kayla Sanders floater almost banked it in. It almost did. That would have been crazy. Oh, I'm sick. And the thing was, they kept that. I might clip and talk about. I forgot in that live we did talk about like Yukon hate. Y'all don't know real Yukon hate. Was that damn record, that streak. When the MS started hitting, we haven't lost a game in 100. And I'm like, oh, it's never going to end. There was literally no end in sight. And even
They saying Fee gonna be back in June.
Okay, so she got that good rehab.
But that was what was originally predicted.
Yeah.
Like she gonna be out till June.
Vic has been so close. Is that the Texas coach?
That's what they said. Just yawning in our faces.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if I took my pill or not. Do you guys ever take for instance, sometimes, and I think this might be the ADHD, I'd be like, oh, I need to take my medication. It'll be sitting right here and I can't remember if I took it or not. I'll start doing something else and I can't remember if I took it, Does anybody else have that issue?
Not necessarily medication, but just other stuff in general. Sometimes that'll happen to me.
I'm like, did I do that? But I don't want to double down, so I'm just like, well, we'll find out one way or another.
Next thing you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Usually 3 hours later, I'm sitting here like, I'm like, nope, you didn't take it. Spoiler, sis, you didn't.
Like, damn.
Guess
we know.
Nah, we cousins. Like medicine, if I'm really sick, I will forget. That's how I found out my Adderall script was way low. You were forgetting to take it? Nah. No, because I have a thing of the day. Oh, I have a thing of the day too, but I don't put my narcolepsy medication in there.
Why not?
I don't know.
So it's supposed to keep you organized on everything, but was probably the most important. Well, I won't say that because I don't know what your other medications for, but
I don't know. These are just
pretty
vitamins
important.
and stuff. No, these are just vitamins and probiotics and stuff because I got really bad acid reflux. So
and that's fair. I take my vitamins, my pre and probiotic too. Everybody make sure y'all taking care of yourselves, getting y'all,
some
the proper
vitamin
stuff you
D,
need.
some vitamin E.
Why are you not putting your
vitamin E.
Why are you not putting your your medication in that as well?
I don't know. Sometimes I always don't even. Sometimes I don't take the third pill unless I need to. So that's another thing too. As in, sometimes it's just like a bonus pill. If I'm feeling froggy. I always take the first and the second one, and the third one's is optional. That's
Okay.
when I have stuff going on that I need to take the third one.
Okay.
Now, this is a doctor, not a professor. I usually,
They're not
this
paying me
doesn't have-
doctor money.
I know that's right. I know that's right. My mom told me today, because she asked how my job interview went. I was like, and she's like, can I give you a suggestion? I said, yeah, of course. She said, don't get offended. Okay. Don't get offended because I'm just, and I knew exactly what she's going to say. And I was like, Mom, if you talk about me cussing on the internet, you're going to make me mad. He's like, I'm just saying, maybe don't cuss so much. I'm like, Mom, I'm not getting fired because I'm cussing on the internet. And I don't even cuss as much. She goes, I be seeing it. Yeah, you do. Mind you, I'm 31. Mind you, I'm 31. And my mom is telling me, hey, maybe control the cussing on the internet. And that's, I texted my sister. I was like, I almost shut the fuck up. I'm kidding. I didn't. But I thought about it in my head. It was a funny joke. And I got offended. Because you knew.
I be making my pages private.
Bro, she's getting blocked.
That's
is not a
if you
logo.
start applying stuff, that's made them pages private now.
At this point, even if I made this page private, there's so much content.
Oh
There's
yeah. Oh,
already.
you can't make the TikTok private.
Like my shit,
part
I'm
is cooked.
cooked. I'm cooked.
So
a simple
that
Google,
part is
a
cooked.
simple Google search.
Somebody had screen recorded your video on Threads and put it up on Twitter.
I did see that. Sophia tagged me on Twitter.
I
They was
saw
being
that.
kind of nice in the comments. No one got really mean. They just said, "Good idea. Chicago Sky's too stupid to do that." And I said, "Fair."
At least they wasn't saying you.
Yeah,
No.
look, that's what I was looking for. I didn't get called a dumb bitch, so I was cool.
A
Nobody
win is a
called me
win.
a dumb bitch. A win's a win. Yeah, no one called me a stupid bitch. I was like, oh, I cussed. Don't tell my mom.
Mind you, you had already said bitch about 3 more times before that time. So
You know, I'm stubborn enough that I just didn't like being told not to do something.
Oh yeah, I know that part irritated you.
Yeah, don't do it. I'm like, don't. And now I'm a cuss to prove a point.
Is that a Taurus trait?
No, I think something's just wrong with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think something's wrong. I'm very I can be very like, you got it, like, well, you know this. Correction, you got to come at a certain angle, or I'll automatically like will get defensive and just
I know.
argue, and then I can course correct later. But it just takes me a minute because the automatic is like, well, bitch, and that's not a good quality to have. That's not a good quality. It's not my best quality. I have a bunch of fantastic qualities. That's not one of the best ones. That's what when you start dating somebody, you keep that one in the draft until later on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And didn't know you were.
That didn't come out later on.
Later on. I'm just, wow. Drink every time Justice has said the B word in the last 2 minutes.
Take another one.
There you go. I'm trying to get turned up on a Thursday.
Club
ADHD
going
people
up
being told what to do
on a
I'm
Thursday.
sure people be lying about that type of shit too. They be like, if you have ADHD, you hate me. I'm like, hey, all of us.
Well, I think for me it depends on who's telling me what to do and for what reason.
I gotta be in the right, be receptive. Because usually I can course correct. Like, okay, I was getting into okay. So you guys remember when I told you that story about freedom and that dog, and I got cussed out. I was gonna
Mhm.
and post about the story about me talking, you the dad that stepped up, and but I sent it to Freedom first, and I go, would you be mad if I post this? And she cussed me out, like clean out. And we usually don't talk to each other crazy. And so I was caught off guard and I was ready to get it popping back. I called her like 3 times. She didn't pick up because she was in Uber. Because I was ready to get it popping because like she's like, no. I want to read the message because I wanted to, like, she was like, that we really don't argue, like, for real, for real. And so, like, she was really mad about that whole situation. Rightfully so. I was wrong. But she cussed me clean out. And I was already getting popping because, oh, we don't talk to each other like that. Like, so instead of me being able to hear how she was feeling, I was ready to be like, you're fucking wilding type shit. And thank God she didn't pick up. So I was able to kind of like to have a conversation. She said, this huh, you want to read it. And if you know what we're talking
Nick,
about,
you sure you want to read it?
I don't know.
Would she cuss you out for reading it?
No, because I mean I was wrong, and she said what she said. She was don't do it. Oh, I'm gonna solicit first.
Yeah.
Let's not. It was warranted though. You know what I'm saying? It was warranted. But this message was not receptive. Immediately defensive. Immediately was ready to get it popping. Like, first of all, wow. Even Ricky said not to do it. All right, you guys are no fun. No, she was mad. She was mad. She was mad. No, she was mad. My response, but you don't pick up the phone.
I told you ain't hear shit she said, dog.
No, I already have a conversation because I wasn't gonna go back and forth and no text. I wanted no.
Yeah, let's not read this on the stream. Oh,
no, it was deserved though, so I wasn't really that mad.
oh
'Cause, like,
God.
she said what she said. I was like, damn, when we start talking to each other like that, dick in the mouth is crazy.
Not you just.
That's all I said. But that's exactly what I said. Was dick in the mouth is crazy.
Child, they didn't know that was in the text.
That was part of it. There was a lot more, but that was a piece of it. I learned my lesson. I don't know what the moral of the story of that one is, but little sister problems. What? Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah.
Freedom.
Shout out Freedom. We
Shout out to
not reading
Freedom.
this on the stream, dog.
She said what she said.
She sure the fuck did.
Liz is auditioning for the Step Buds.
Who said that?
It's not me. Okay, if we get to Bliss, You can't hold one girl crying. Oh, I really can't. But I
No, she
accepted
can't.
that. My parents just always said that growing up, and I'd be like, "You guys are so dramatic, and you're lying on me." And then I got to adult, and we get in situations and be like, "No, they might have been on something with that one. I actually think you got a problem, bitch. You just be talking, just don't know what to say." Um, so I know who I am. I've accepted it. I do talk too much. Yeah,
So
for sure. Faux show.
you was about to
Know
ask me
who you
something.
are. Yeah, know who you are. Oh my God, let's really, Chris. You Crystal be going at it like how I used to go out with Sophia. Like Crystal's always one on your neck. Also, I'm always shocked. Why do I get a pass? Not saying like I want smoke, but I want to know why I always am not like. What's up with that?
Cause she biased.
Okay, am I not good enough to argue with Crystal? What's up? I'm not ducking smoke.
You
I'm
was
just
about to
wondering.
ask me something though.
Me,
Yeah.
me. What do people do that for? Is that like a fighting sound?
Yeah.
Question, guys. Actually, I need your help. I kind of need your help. Don't really need your
That
help.
ADHD be beating your ass. Oh my gosh.
Consistently. Oh my God, you should see me try to do like work.
I'm like, yeah, you was about to ask me a question.
I have a problem. She flat sat there and said she can't wait till o'clock for the draft, and it's at 3:30. Just be talking. I've always been a yapper. I just be mess with Liz because she on my neck and notices everything. So I don't be noticing nothing.
No.
That person that takes everything and make it about them. That's not what she said. You noticed to a point there. Okay. So I think April will be our opportunity to grow tremendously because with everything going to the WNBA, people are going to be looking for a space to have conversations, stay up to date, ask questions, the whole nine. I obviously want to do like a promo vid where I let people know this is space to do that. But my question, not really a question because I actually kind of know, but why do you guys enjoy the live? Like, why do you? Because there's some of you who are in here every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and there has to be a reason. So that will help me develop, not my talking points, but help me have like explain to people why. And then obviously I'll go back and find clips that kind of align with those things. Okay, cause y'all gang, that's not a reason, Mauricia. Try again.
That's a reason. Hell yeah.
It's like a reason, but like community.
That's the same thing, cause y'all gang.
Okay, Liz, if I put that in a video, hey, you guys should tune into the live because we're gang. Like that.
Don't say it like that.
Exactly. Thank you. Like,
Cause we're gang.
because I don't have friends
That like
personality.
sports. Finish the sentence.
I got a text message that came up. I couldn't read the message anymore. You guys are funny and tend to not just have crazy takes and will admit when you're wrong. Admitting when you're wrong is a good one. Safe space for sports and opinions. Good one. Non-judgmental. That's a good one too. I be judging a little bit sometimes, so I'm not gonna let it go. Nice. Funny. These are good reasons. These are good. Tell y'all friends. You guys are not messy. Well, I'm not messy. I'm impressed. Generally never unwanted. That's so true. That's a good one. Oh, you don't have crazy biases. That's so true. So,
Y'all see how she just tried to rage bait me?
I like Sundays for the people. Justice is messy. Now Lisa's Lisa. Here's the thing. I
Thank
just want to clear
you.
this up. Liz keeps it in her head, like she's Sarah Strong. Like she be thinking it just under her breath.
Right, because I don't say everything that come to my head. Unlike Miss Can't Hold Water.
I have a problem. Women
Oh, okay
basketball was
then.
small, and y'all bring a lot of together to enjoy without judgment. That's so true. They're good talking points. I'll make sure to use these in the video. Different opinions. That's so true. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let Caitlin Carfin be getting on Tori's ass in the comments on TikTok. Also, it's not toxic in here. That is also true.
That is very true. We may be messy. We not toxic.
It's a little messy the day that the girl who won't date anybody from ATL was on, but in a good way. Sorry, I can't remember her name. Oh, Twigs. That was like after hours. We let Twigs come up at the end of the line. Towards the
Shout
end.
out Twigs, man. We love
Yeah,
Twig now.
couple hours, it's hey, the
I've been
kids.
talking to her all day, basically.
Yeah. I stopped going back and forth. Y'all know. Once the voice messages start getting sent.
No, we went to a separate back to our own chat.
All right. So y'all left me out. That's fine.
Yes, because you wasn't gonna read it. You wasn't gonna listen to our voice memos anyway.
Okay. Well, damn. You don't know that unless it was sent.
I do in fact know that.
The day Justice set her, I didn't try to set her with Joyous. I just told Joyce to pull up from half.
Oh, glazed donut was crazy.
That was crazy, actually.
That might have to go in the
matter of
Live Hall of Fame. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, cause she ate with that. I'm still trying to find a light skinned person to call a glazed donut. You have to pull it out. Just pull out my back pocket. Well, you my little glazed donut.
She goes looking at you like, what the fuck did you just call me?
Did you just call me a fucking glazed donut? It almost worked when Joyous said it.
I don't think it almost worked. So
has she been back since then? Yeah. Then she might pop to one
she
time.
be in the comments sometimes. She ain't been back up.
Once we got off of TikTok, it's sometimes harder, like unless it's a Sunday. Justin, you're encouraging big time. Yes, Renee, because I am messy. It's funny when it's not me.
Y'all heard it here first.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not lying. That's another thing. I'm a realist. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know who I am. Talking about it almost worked.
It did not almost work.
Supposed to be my wingman one day, but won't even help. Justice ends the live when it's on her. And will. Hey, we'll shut this shit down immediately. I don't know how many times we've been mid. I'm like, well, since y'all don't know how to act, looks like the live is over.
Like, well, guys, this was great.
Yep, this was great. Try it again next. Hey, we'll try it again in 2 days. Because y'all don't know how to act. Amen. Kick rocks. Wow. I won't lie. I was enjoying the encouragement. I'm just saying. Thinking about.
She just kept going too. She was relentless.
She was relentless. I love the confidence. One of the most attractive things for people is confidence. She's done it 5 times. Yup. That one time with Tori, got that live shut down. Got that shit shut down.
Which time?
Conversation. The one when you guys said when I used the wrong word.
Oh, when you brought that subject back up and it got mad?
No, Well, yes, both times. I'm still justified in what I said.
We wasn't even talking about what you said. We was talking about how Tori felt.
And that's fine. And she said that it honestly had nothing to do. I had a lot going on.
Right, but then she said, but also you can't control how I felt about the comment.
And I said that's fine. But I immediately corrected myself and said I used the wrong word immediately.
And we acknowledged that you said that.
Now after that, everything else is, but that never mind. That had nothing to do with that. She was like, I did, I had that going on. And honestly, it wasn't a big deal. The steak was dry and da 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 da. Like, neither here nor there.
She was,
But
and
that
she
got
was
that
trying
shit
to
shut
make you
down.
feel better. But you did shut that shit down.
Shut that shit down immediately. The stream of us waiting for the tea in the Discord was hilarious. You could tell the new people you like to show your feet on here.
Yeah, don't do that
That
again.
happened one time. It happened one time. And I wasn't showing it. I was showing you guys I could pick things up with my feet. Man, I'll show somebody a talent one time and people start being weird. When did you do that, Justice? It was like a couple months ago. I'm still traumatized. That's dramatic. Traumatized is crazy. I'm glad I wasn't here for that. Ugh. Oh, wait. No, I wasn't, Ben. I don't know what that means. Months? It's been that long already? A talent or a king? Bryce,
It
you're
was,
like
yeah,
15.
it was in like late February, early March when that one happened. So now that
That
it's
wasn't
April, I
weeks.
guess.
It was like a couple months. It's April. That was like in February. I thought you were talking about the feet pics comment. That was Tori. Shout out to Liz for the Discord. That is true. I thought we were going to delete the Discord after the Christmas stuff. Thought I'd served its purpose.
No, because then, mind you, during the Christmas movies, you like, yeah, and we can be in here streaming games and streaming
Oh,
this.
I
And
said that?
you did say that, and I was like, who finna stream all that?
Yeah, I lied. I definitely lied. Don't be happy.
But y'all do be in that Discord. Y'all be in that Discord all day. I come in there, I'd be like, oh, I can't even
Yeah,
catch
I
up on the
won't be reading
conversation.
all these comments.
Can't even. I went in there today. It was whole essays in there. I said, whoa. Y'all do love chatting. I'll be chatting it up.
Chat. But I followed that bitch no yoga, Matt. Chat.
Who writing essays? It was some long ass
Jen,
post
I'm
in there
reading it. I just
today.
pop in. I know Jen gonna be in there telling a story.
Jen do be telling a story or some about her traveling, some.
Come
But
on now.
it was
It's Jen.
definitely I definitely saw a couple long ass posts today. I can't remember. It might have been in the general chat, in the general channel. I don't know. But it was a lot of words. I said, hey. Jen, you got in it because you do be telling your little travel stories and stuff like that. Updating us on what part of the world you in and stuff.
Or some random person who hit you up from high school. Let you be a point guard for
the Discord basketball team.
Liz, you should start you should do a fantasy league
For
Discord.
this coming season.
Well, yeah,
Sure.
time is running. Yeah, I mean, time is running out. It's not. We don't have a team.
I'm about to say,
you created this community justice and we in the Discord and you're not. Yeah. That's Liz's baby, so I don't want to take over. That's her
whoa,
baby.
hold
So
on now.
I just want to support,
Mind you, the whole Christmas movie thing was your idea. So,
and then you had a passion. Congratulations on the child.
whoa.
How did baby get into it?
Well, because you said baby.
Oh, I was like, now who said that? Y'all love to impregnate somebody, I swear.
Yeah. If
See,
depending on how the state of the world and all that thing, all the things. When I have a partner and I'm married, and we're thinking about kids, more than likely she's gonna be the one to get pregnant. The the only way that would happen for me is if she can't get pregnant, and then I gotta step in. If I'm able to have, if I'm able to carry. So yeah, that's ideally I would like to not. So that step in don't even sound excited. Well, no. That's why I'm the backup.
Oh, is there food in here? No, those are nails.
Nails?
I bought a mirror in a dog poop bag. I bought a mirror and I was throwing away the box and I was grabbing the nails and I forgot to put them in my jacket. I thought they were fruit snacks. They were not. So that's disappointing. I should not put those back into my pocket.
You're gonna think they're fruit snacks again.
Wait, Justice, you're gonna speed up for Tennessee. They need folks. Tennessee's trying to win games. They don't need me. I can't do nothing to help their people. My knee just stopped hurting. My fingers just got unswollen. I need to stay my retired ass right where they at home. Hey Ricky, can you play basketball? You who? You can be a little PG or something.
We all in the comments getting assigned positions.
Ricky lives in Kansas City, man. I'm trying to see if he trying to get some hooping. I'm just the head coach. Okay. All right then. That's okay. Little girl dad. Okay, I feel you. Damn, Justice, I believe in you. Don't lie. They're still swollen, Justice. If they were swollen, Renee, would I be able to do this?
Maybe. I don't know.
I wouldn't.
Let me see it with the other hand. How it look with the other hand. Now let me see them both. Not bad.
You can tell the difference.
I can, but I'm not gonna do a lot. I actually can really tell the difference. I ain't gonna hold you, but you still did it. I was just talking about as far as the cross thing. They look good though.
Thank you. It only took a year to heal.
Oh, just a short little year.
Hey, Alex, I was thinking about you.
Oh. Mary, you be thinking about Alex, huh? Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Ooh.
So far ahead. Why, Liz?
Cause I've been thinking about forever.
Man, the mic really does go out when you sing.
Dang, it went out.
Yeah, because I know you hit that
I've been
shit.
thinking about forever.
Like you gotta sing in the mic.
Ooh.
I didn't even hear it.
Yes, of course. I
There you
remember.
go.
How could I forget
Huh?
how you feel?
Okay.
And though you were my first time,
Okay.
a new feel.
Woo.
It won't ever get old. Not in my soul, not in my spirit. Keep it alive.
Sing that shit.
We'll go down this road till it turns from color to black and white. That was my
Yes.
shit.
Yeah. No, you really bodied that for real. Was that a little John Edward? Maybe. No, you really ain't down with that shit, Liz. Really, nah. You really put your
Thank
spirit
you.
in that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because that's facts.
Frank Ocean be taking me there.
Because really, do you not think so far ahead?
Because I've been thinking about forever.
That is crazy.
Ooh.
You're gonna get something out them draws with that one. That is you gonna get the right at that, yeah. Right at them draws with that one. Text your favorite ex that right now. Go ahead. Pull up the phones. It's your time.
No.
It's your time to shine. Liz? Everyone.
No. I'm not breaking.
Everyone.
I'm not breaking no contact. Actually.
All right. That's so. You are the Lord's strongest soldier, right there.
Gotta remain strong.
Yeah, that's so true. I thought about today because there's sometimes you really do want to, and then you're like, I think my pride is one of my greatest qualities because I'm way too prideful to be boo boo and a fool multiple times. So I'd be like, damn, I shouldn't care that much though. I can't, yeah, because I be mourning friendships and like I be mourning, and I'd be like, but I'm not a dumb bitch. Hey, I might be dumb, but I'm not a dumb bitch. And sometimes you really have to have that self-talk with yourself, for real, for real. Because motherfuckers could text you if they really cared, and if they're not texting you, it's because they don't. Keep that in mind. Just let it cook. Just let it cook.
Okay.
It's okay. Let that one ride.
I'll let you cook over
We're
there.
supposed to have a favorite ex. I have a favorite ex. Liz has a favorite ex.
I do. I can't even lie. I do. So
I do. Oh my God. Okay. Currently, is anybody's favorite thing going on TikTok is the girl who did not know who Michael Jackson was and didn't know Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson. She's a kid and she's talking to her mom and she goes, and she sees a picture, she's watching Why Did I Get Married? And she goes, this was a picture of Janet Jackson and Why Did I Get Married? And goes, she looks just like Michael Jackson. And her mom was like, what? And she's like, she looks just like Michael Jackson. She's so confused of why Janet looks just like Michael Jackson. And then her mom pulls up a picture of Michael, and she did not know Michael Jackson was black. Like, and everyone in the comments is like, Mom, this is your fault. It's not even the child's fault.
so
This is your fault.
when that Michael Jackson biopic come out, they have to be the first in line.
First ones. Didn't know the Jackson 5 existed. Did not know none of it.
Also, Justice, I've realized our For You pages be so different.
Really?
Yeah, you be talking about stuff that you be seeing. I'm like, I didn't see that.
You didn't? That one was funny. But I'm glad the For You page brought me. No, has anyone else seen that? And I gotta put it on my story. Sorry.
Nah, Ricky, I didn't see that either.
Bro,
Are you saying it looks like Michael Jackson?
Yes, I was gonna look up a picture on Safari, compare them side by side, but that was on Unbiased. Okay,
Can you guys hear that? Sorry, can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I show videos in this? Can I show Twitch? If we're streaming, can I show like Twitch it? Can I show like a TikTok on this?
I have no idea.
On the stream? Somebody in the comments answer. Oh, we can find out real quickly. Do you not think so far ahead? Cause I've been thinking about forever. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Hmm. Hmm.
Ricky trying to start Bible study.
I put it on limits.
Okay,
But it looks like Michael Jackson.
And why wouldn't that look like Michael Jackson?
What do you mean? It's a black lady, but it looks like Michael Jackson. Look, literally.
And what is
Look, I'm not even joking.
what is her name?
Look.
And what is
They
her
could be twins.
what is her name?
I don't know. Let me look. It doesn't. Wait.
What show are you watching?
It's called Why Did I Get Married?
Okay, and what is her name? Who's it featuring?
Janet Jackson. Who's that?
Janet
I'm so
Jackson? Is that
I'm
his sister?
so confused.
Janet Jackson is his sister.
What?
Oh my gosh!
What's wrong with you guys?
Are you serious right
Yes,
now?
Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson are both.
Oh wait, he was black. Never mind, that makes sense now. I was like, wait, he's white, but he was black.
Anyways.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know he had a sister.
Janet
I
Jackson,
was
Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
there's another sister too.
I was so confused. I was trying to compare them side by side.
Oh, all right. Are you saying that looks like Michael Jackson?
Yes, I was gonna look up a picture on Safari and compare them side by side, but that
Comments for me, honestly. And I love when people use GIFs correctly.
Are you saying that looks like Michael Jackson?
yes, I was gonna look up a picture on Safari and compare them side by side.
And it's just people being like, you to teach your kids about the Jackson. Like,
It's like what?
So, what? She looks 9. That girl at least looks at least either like a freshman or like eighth grade.
She look like she about 13.
Yeah, she definitely looks like a preteen. Oh, sorry, that was hilarious. Sorry, we're still figuring out how to do stuff correctly. There we go. So that was one of my favorite videos to laugh at on TikTok recently.
Okay.
Teach your kids about the Jacksons, guys. Teach your kids about the Jacksons. And when she said, I didn't know he had a sister, I said, he had 10 siblings, I think. Randy, Tito, Marlon, Jackie. And when he died, they played the
Say
Jackson
Tito
5
again.
American Dream. Constant. Ruby, what?
Say Tito again.
Tito? Tito?
You be pronouncing
What's wrong
the
with
fuck out
that?
of them T's.
Of course they look alike. Oh, the thing is, she didn't know they were siblings. So she had only saw Janet Jackson and was confused because she said, wow, this lady looked just like Michael Jackson. And was confused. She didn't know they were siblings. I know someone who hates him because he died on her birthday. They were the no, the kids whose birthday was on 9/11. And so like they're I don't know if they still teach and they 9/11 is like a big thing in school still because it was, I mean, when I was in school, every 9/11, but they would ask people like, what were you doing during 9/11? And someone was like, I was passing out cupcakes. And then teachers are wheeling in the TV into the classroom because at that point, TVs aren't in everyone's classroom. So teachers wheeling in the TVs and plugging it in. Oh, I love Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Duh. Imagine you just enjoying your day, passing out cupcakes to the class. That was like when it was my birthday, I always look forward to like having cupcakes. You having a good time, passing out cupcakes. We about to eat, we about to enjoy. Here come this teacher crying with this wheeling in this TV talking about some 9/11. Well, it
No.
wasn't called 9/11 on the day, but like
Yeah, it was just another
like New
day.
York.
New York. Yeah. I always see when it comes to passing out the treats on the birthday, just a side note, if you want to know how well liked you are as a teacher, you probably on almost a daily basis are getting extra birthday treats. That's how, if you want to know if you're a
Facts.
well-liked teacher, are you getting the extra birthday
Facts.
treats by the other students? Like the older, you know what I mean? Because when you got extras, after you pass it out, you go, can I pass it out? Can I? And then everyone's trying to pick about who you gonna have pass out the treats with you, and you look for your best friend, you're like, you. And then you guys go pass out them 5, 6 extra cupcakes you have.
Facts.
And if you know, that's how you know if you're a well-liked teacher.
So I was definitely
Some of
walking
y'all-
past some of them teachers like, hey, oh, happy birthday. Thank you. Walking
Yeah,
right
right.
past them.
Oh, summer babies. Damn. I always felt for those people because y'all never got to bring birthday treats in. And then now you can't even bring birthday treats anymore because like allergies and rules. Teachers, schools get strict. No more homemade cupcakes. You can't bring anything that's homemade. Remember giving out the best Valentine's Day cards to your friends over? Yes, to a degree. I don't care. I don't fuck with cancers. Alex, please. Allergy restrictions. Yeah, allergy restrictions and things like that. They didn't get strict. Parents started going overboard. Damn, you can't even bring a homemade cupcake. Yeah, we don't do that in Australia. Y'all don't pass out treats for your birthday?
Dang. What y'all be
Yeah.
doing instead?
Some Geminis and Leos too, Alex. Nah, she right. Alex only talked about one side. I was running up my lunch account buying girls ice cream. And I hope your parents came home and whooped your ass for that. Because why do you not have no money on your account? We just gave you money. And buying extra stuff, the extra ice creams and stuff, man. Nope. That's sad. Are you from Australia? Renee is. 1 year school let out in my birthday. I was geeked. Did anybody go to a boarding school? What was that like? Ricky was tricking. That's crazy because he really was. So you're just gonna bring me a birthday gift on my birthday to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift.
Mm-hmm.
You have a party on the weekend, but you don't celebrate at school?
You didn't read that quote correctly. Wow, like you ain't had a
Yeah. I was buying books at the book fair for him too. Who is Renee? Oh, you're on. He's on. He's on YouTube. That's why he can't see Renee's comments.
Yeah, we can
Renee,
see comments from both Twitch and YouTube.
yeah,
So
Renee, is that the person with the hat?
no, my name is Liz. I am
What's that?
not from
Yeah, I know why I went with
Australia.
that. Yeah, you're in the YouTube chat. Renee's in the Twitch chat. That's why you can't see her comments. But she's from Australia. She's from the land down under. The dango ate my baby. With the hat is crazy. Liz, what's that? A hat?
Crazy, funky, junky. I ain't gonna hold you. I was not a huge Wizards fan.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought Alex should have been gay.
Well, everybody should have been gay in my eyes, but
No, Alex Russo definitely was giving LGBT vibes. And I think it's a storyline they wanted to do, but Disney Channel was very hesitant about the queerness. She was gay. I know a gay bitch when I see one. I knew Alex Russo was gay. I knew it. I seen it. I said, that's a lesbian. I said, or bisexual. She a little bisexy. She one of the two. But they didn't want to write that storyline, but they definitely was hinting at it. And then she like, bitches. Didn't she and that one girl with the girl? No, she's a singer. Haley,
Haley Kiyoko.
Kiyoko. Yeah, Haley Kiyoko, a guest star, and Haley Kiyoko is a lesbian in real life, so she wasn't acting. I do like Haley Kiyoko. Lesbian Jesus, facts. Girls who like girls, that song, I felt that shit. Because that was high school for me. Especially when she beat the shit out of the boyfriend. Felt that in my spirit. They're making that into a movie. Shit.
Okay.
We got Raven and they said, nah, that's enough. And Raven wasn't even gay.
She
was
wasn't
gay in real
even gay
life.
in her show.
Yeah, Devon.
She was very much a straighty on her show.
Straight,
Still is.
straight. Still is. Still is. No, she's not. She's married to a woman. Oh, in the show.
On Raven's Home.
Sorry. Just repeating. She is. The thought of my last one. Her interviews from back then kill me though. Comedic timing and That's So Raven is so fun.
That's my favorite Disney Channel show of all time.
Still funny. That's one that's still funny.
And that's why Raven is, to me,
So,
she is Disney Channel. You got That's So Raven and Cheetah Girls. Mind you, I think Cheetah Girls 2 is the best Disney Channel movie of all time. So
wow. Is that the Barcelona one?
Yeah.
That's a statement. The best Disney Channel movie?
Yeah. And the best Disney Channel soundtrack.
Wow. Oh, they beat High School Musical had people in the chokehold.
And I get that. And that's great. It had me in a chokehold. But I'm sorry. They wasn't dancing down the streets of Barcelona.
High School Musical had the basketball. They told people about get your head in the game. Gotta get your head in the game. You gotta
right. And I did get my head in the game. But when it came, but they also was not strutting down the streets of Barcelona.
My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song.
They wanted me to Cheetah's friends for life.
Right. Should I go for it?
They wasn't in that studio putting in work. Would dance with me.
Kenny Ortega had them kids in there.
Kenny Ortega also was over Cheetah Girls. Hello.
Like, I get it. Because I'm a Black woman and I support it, when I'll say like
it ain't even got nothing to do with that. Which is a great reasoning.
Musical though. High School Musical, like maybe I really didn't like the Barcelona one.
First of all, High School Musical 2 is better than the first one.
Maureen the House sucked. Sorry.
Damn.
Because that's not what the White House
Right.
looked like, and I just
High
got
School
mad.
Musical also did not have Whitney Houston on the production now.
Oh my
Come
God.
on now.
All these stipulations. You got a chiller? Come on. No. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. High School Musical. Yeah. Stick to the status quo.
Okay.
Keep your voice down low.
That's actually not even close to the best song
It was
on High
such
School
a good song. I
Musical.
think it was the best song. It was just funny.
Okay.
The Lizzie McGuire movie, good. Cheetah Girls lost me when they cut Raven, so I can't.
And that's why I didn't say 3. I said 2.
Nah, Cheetah Girls is better. I wasn't into all the girl power shit for real.
So you're not a feminist. Okay.
Oh, because I'm not feminist. I just said I was into the girl power shit.
Well, yes.
No. I'm with you, Lick. You guys look like you guys like the
you,
Cheetah
Alex.
Girls.
We had in first grade, we had a little Cheetah Girls group. Me and my best friends in class, we made a little Cheetah Girls group. Everybody like, can we be in it? I'm like, oh, y'all can be the fans. So much so the boys was like, can we be? The boys like, can we be Cheetah Boys? Yeah.
Faye said Cheetah Girls 3 was better than the first one.
Well, I ain't never seen the third one. Once
That's
Raven was out, I
it
was
Cheetah
out.
Girl Online. Where's Cheetah Print? My you got dressed Cheetah Print. Well, Stan doubled his life about that goddamn Cheetah one. Because I think we were talking about hoodies or something. You're like, like you were just saying you got a lot of Cheetah Print. Okay, Cheetah Girl. I know that's right. Oh, that was funny. I wish I could find that live.
Mind you,
Damn, came out.
well, High School Musical 3 never finished it. They was pissing me off.
I can't remember which one that was.
That was the one that came out in theaters when it was graduating.
High school graduation? Is that the graduation one? Prom?
Yeah.
That one annoyed me too.
It goes 2, 1, 3 for me.
Right? I love that one. I bet you do. You would like the worst one. But we all know the best, Home Alone. Number 3, my lord. Okay, Shrek. Shrek is my comfort movie, actually, for real, for real. I know I've said this on multiple lives, but I'm just reiterating. And the first one is the best one. It's 3.
Shrek 2 though, that was a banger movie.
Okay, is that the one with all the kids and she what is that the
No, they didn't have the kids yet. I think she got pregnant.
Okay, I
or
think
she
I like
had
3.
the kids at the end.
Is that Peter Piper?
Shrek 2 was with Prince Charming.
The one with the duck and the Peter Piper and everyone forgets the memory. And there's the trending sound that was on TikTok and about Cookie. I don't think we need that. He's like, after we get done finals, you gonna want it because he had a taco stand. No, I'm gonna go rewatch all the Shreks and I'll be
That
back.
might be
Just give my
3.
analysis. The 3.
That
They
might
forgot
be
their
3.
memory because he was so tired of the family shit, bro. And he was like, man.
Oh, then that's 3.
He said, fuck all them kids. Shrek was like, fuck them kids, bro.
The kids, because the kids wasn't popped
stand.
out
Yes,
till I think
Alex.
like the end of 2. So Shrek the Third was about the triplets.
Shrek was ready to say fuck them kids. He was over, but he said, yeah.
And actually, hold on. I'll be right back.
Well, guys, it's just me. Let's talk about lists. Okay. Ugh. That's you never want to be the first one to leave a party because you're going to be the first one to get talked about. Yeah, you're welcome. That's T. Fill you in on that one. Don't be the first one to leave the party because you're going to be the first one to get talked about. Yeah. And that M. And that's only if you have fake friends, though. If you have good friends, you don't got to worry about that one. But if you have fake friends, yeah, you're getting talked about first. But yeah. How do you know this? I was never the first one to leave the party. This is mostly if you are a teenager. But what if I Irish goodbye? That's a good one, Crystal. That's a good one. Fuck them kids, Carl Thomas. Ain't nobody talking bad about the Queen. They're definitely talking bad. Yeah. Did you guys hear Alex call herself the Queen? What the fuck was that about? That's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say. Like, okay. Has anyone ever started talking about you thinking you're not there and then you are? Because that's always a fun conversation. Because, bitch, I heard y'all. Say that shit again. No. Yeah, me neither. It would be weird, right? Yeah. Because, like, what?
Not you
Hey,
trauma dumping.
Liz. Hey, Liz. Glad you're back.
Mind you, I heard everything you said. So
What'd I say?
oh, when you the first one to leave a party, they start talking shit.
What I say before that?
We're gonna start talking junk about you.
She didn't hear it, guys. It happened. It
Oh.
just happened. She heard everything. It just happened. She heard
okay.
everything.
For the real ones.
Did you go find your Cheetah Girl CD?
Well, I also saw this in there. Hey.
I am Donkey. Donkey is my spirit animal. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I feel an emotional connection to Donkey.
It's an artifact.
And he was locked in.
Really? I was.
No way.
Very
My
much
parents
was.
bought me the Disney Mania 3, the one with the Cheetah Girls. Ooh, but here's T. Y'all want to hear something messy? Okay. So Disney Channel used to do the Disney Mania. Do you guys know what those is? When they used to have the Disney stars take a cover of a popular Disney song and sing it. So like Jonas Brothers, blah, 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 right? Evanescence, different bands and stuff or whatever. So they were doing a performance down at Disney World, and they had made a DVD of the performances. So everyone who was on that Disney Mania 3 album, like, was performing down at Disney World. Well, this is during the Cheetah Girls breakup. So the Cheetah Girls performed the No Chance, No Way, I Won't Say. It's only the three of them up there. But simultaneously, Raven was also on the same album, and she sang Under the Sea. But it was just a little messy because the Cheetah Girls were also on the album, but no Raven. But she's also featured by herself solo. It was just, but also people were kind of trying to still figure out the breakup and stuff. I remember young me was sad, and I used to watch that DVD on fucking repeat. Like,
damn.
Bitch, you know I had that shit on repeat down there. And there's a piper running judgment. Yeah. Yeah. Messy booze. So Jess has been messy. Hello, I was sad. That's it. So Raven's not gonna perform with the Cheetah Girls. So that was awkward. So during backstage and stuff, y'all just kind of like walk past each other and like, because ain't no Cheetah Girls without Raven for real, for real.
And that's why I left during that third movie.
When Miley was beefing with Selena and Demi, I was sad. Could you guys imagine if social media was a thing during that time? Like, they was beefing on like YouTube.
I mean, social media was a thing. It just wasn't as big.
Could you imagine if social media was that big during this time? Or when the media and tabloids had all of them girls beefing with each other unnecessarily and everybody was anorexic? It was a wild time. They had everyone having eating disorders and beefing with each other. These poor women, Lindsay Lohan and them, they were just creating drama.
Back when Miley first started smoking weed, and it was a huge, like, Miley Cyrus on drugs.
Brittany, when Brittany shaved her head, like I actually today, I get it, sis. I get why Brittany shaved her head. Y'all, like it really be like that sometimes. And y'all MS took pictures of that lady and put it in a tabloid. And I was in Walmart like this.
Y'all remember who was it? Perez
Reading.
Hilton? Having
Man.
them celebrity blogs and all that stuff. Yeah.
I used to be on people. I used to go to people.com. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I used to.
That's how I
did
know you
people.com.
messy. That's
I
how
used to
I
go to
know you messy. You
people.com
was
to do
logging
stuff.
onto people.com. It's
I
crazy.
used to read the mess. VH1, because they used to have VH1 was for the celebrities with all the tea. I used to be sad on VH1.
Behind the music. I used to
Come on
watch that.
now. Cribs. Perez Hilton out of one of the Fifth Harmony girls. Oh,
Lauren
so
Haregi,
crazy.
yeah.
If ain't one thing, it's legit. Y'all remember Miley pole dancing scandal? But looking back, some of this stuff isn't even bad. You know what I mean? Like
That's what make it funny.
we was really in these people's
Miley Cyrus
business.
smoking
Mad.
weed is not bad.
I remember Lindsay Lohan popped out with that girl with Sarah, the DJ. And I was like, she a lesbian? I'm like, I guess so.
Well, I forgot about that.
Right? People act like Wrecking Ball was the worst thing in the world.
But she put out bangers from. I fucking hated that album.
We're not talking about bangers. Let's hate that album. I personally like it.
So.
Liz can't stand appropriation.
Or the appropriation got to be done. It got to be top-notch appropriation
correctly.
Gwen Stefani.
I was going to say Gwen Stefani. But yeah, back in the day, because she definitely kept an agent on her side.
That and fuck, what which song was it? She was definitely appropriating Chicana culture.
Liz, how do you feel about Journals by Justin Bieber? Is that a new song?
That's appropriation done. That's Black Justin Bieber right there. Did you say that's a new song?
Who said that?
You.
What? Well, I don't think I've heard that song before.
It's an album. So that was like 2013, 2014, something like that.
Yeah.
First I'll acknowledge our trust has been broken.
Swap it out. Yeah, that's my shit.
So, but you ain't no Journals?
They didn't know it was on that album. I like that song. Damn, I thought this was a safe space. Y'all lied when y'all was this is not a safe space. As soon as you said you never heard Journals, the album, people start looking at you all weird. Fuck. I love when people say the F word after a statement. Like, fuck. Is it a question? What age did y'all start cussing?
I low-key was
Ariana
in
Grande. Yes. Black Ariana Grande.
Because she, to this day, she didn't appropriated Black culture, Asian culture, Hispanic culture.
I love that for her. I love that.
She got all of them.
I hope her and that bald-headed lady are still together. I love that.
You are so irritating.
It could not be my bitch.
Because, mind you, as soon as that press tour was done, she went right back to the tan and the ponytail. She said, "That's enough."
He said,
what do I think about Iggy Azalea? See, she was hit or miss. And a
Walk a
lot of times it
mile
was
in
a
these
miss.
Louboutins. They
That's a
don't wear this
miss.
shit where I'm from.
That's a miss.
I'm not hating. I'm just
She had a
telling
couple
you.
good songs, but
Trying to
yeah,
imagine what I've been through. Yeah. I've been up all night trying to get this rich. I've been working on my shit. Make the whole game twice. Gotta get it how I live. What you done? What you been doing, Liz?
I don't know. I
I've
don't
been
like that song.
working on my shit. Now get this work. Come on, y'all didn't know the one. That was in college.
That was not a that.
Pledge allegiance to the struggle.
Oh,
Pledge allegiance to the struggle is crazy. I don't think Liz is going to join in.
because
Thank you, Alex. Welcome, mile in these Louboutins. They don't
pledge
wear this shit
allegiance
where
to the
I'm from.
struggle.
Yeah.
But you walking them out in Louboutins?
No, because she said they don't wear that shit where I'm from. She
Right,
said,
but
I'm not hating. I'm not hating, Liz. I'm just telling you. It's trying to imagine what the fuck I've been through.
Please don't ever think I like Bad Baby. Absolutely not.
Okay. I don't like Bad Baby. We've had this conversation before. They were like, hey, she ain't with.
I quite literally don't know a single song.
He said, you think I'm done, you dumb, stupid, dirty bitch? What? Oh, it's just like that. Come on, that was funny. No one else laughed? She ate to make a career off of your mom taking you on Dr. Phil because you're bad as fuck. Smart. Smart. I wouldn't tell you what color socks I got on.
For the people saying Jack Harlow, don't piss me off.
Remember, okay, and I'm gonna talk about this. Jack Harlow did a great job of you ever somebody like teases a song so much, people are so excited. The sample of Glamorous G. He teased it perfectly. We thought that song was going to do the anthem of the summer. Then drop that shit. Did not eat the way they thought. Oh my God. I was like, damn, the way they had us all hyped for this shit. And then sometimes you tease a song too much and you make people wait way too long that by the time we're over it. And that's what happened. Because let me tell you, Glamorous, we're like, yo, this is tough. I've been up on G. Yeah, no, I thought I was going to eat. And then he dropped it and I was like, yeah. Yeah.
I heard that verse. I said,
which one?
Any part of the song that wasn't the chorus. I said, hey, what the fuck is this?
I tried to show a friend of mine Paige Vid in high school, and she said she sounded like Whoa Vicky. She said she had a black accent.
That's another one.
If I hear Paige talk, I don't think she's a black woman. If I close my eyes, if I was blind, no. Sorry, I just tried it. You know who? Oh, Sienna Spirit. You're right. Nyla. Man, I get it because I think she had a real orchestra come and play Visitor. But that rollout was so fucking long. Parallel Universe by Lauren, whoever, also a super long rollout that by the time the song dropped, bitch, you've been teasing it for months. Months. Yeah, I hate when artists want to do a long fucking tease. Play that shit. Emily Ainsley is who people think Paige is, and that is crazy. I won't be explaining further. I don't think so either, but the Corn Clan. Fans are kind of ruthless. Let's be honest with y'all. We are mean to each other. This is a ruthless group of individuals. Like, we really have like sectors and hoods for real. Like, This is the closest thing some of y'all will ever get to a gang. For real, for real. Y'all be going up for y'all faves. Like, like, it is. And y'all are disrespectful to each other. Like, we got, like, sections. Like, I feel like it's the goddamn Hunger Games or whatever that movie that Shailene Woodley is. And shout out to Shailene Woodley, who was able to withstand
Divergent.
that. Divergent, yeah. Oh yeah, because Shailene, I was so happy that her career continued after American Pregnant Teenager or whatever that was. That TV show fucking pissed me off. And the mom, when everybody started getting pregnant, the mom got pregnant, she got pregnant, and then Ben pissed me off with that. Sorry, ADHD. That show was annoying as fuck. Are y'all raising somebody else's baby in high school?
No.
Actually,
Also, never watched that show.
I'll be honest with you.
Justice.
I might have said at that time, if the person I was with did get pregnant, yeah, I keep it. I hope you raise a baby. I did. I was that down bad. Yeah. Yeah. Sis had a lot going. Yeah. I was ready to be the parent of step. I was gonna be stepdad. Yeah, I was
You was ready to be step-stemmy.
Steps. Come on now. Just the stepdad. Why am I not surprised? Hey, I was down bad. Yeah, at 18. Yeah, stepmom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like, that's not a deal breaker for me. Yikes. But true. It's not, it wasn't. It is now, but like it wasn't back then. It wasn't back then. Are you concerned where the baby came from? Oh, I knew who the father was going to be. Was going to be her boyfriend. Duh.
Child.
Wasn't a question about who was going to get her pregnant. That's just the minor details, though, guys. That's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Yeah. Sometimes loves make you do crazy things, guys. You're just going to leave somebody because they're pregnant? Yeah. Pause can tell me everything I needed to know. Okay. Damn, God forbid pregnancy be a deal breaker. Damn. She had a BF though. Okay. Okay. She had a boyfriend this whole entire time though. Like that wasn't new. If a man he had told me he had a kid on the way, I would shut my legs and run. If Justice, your love doctor license was revoked. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. So, but it never came down to that, guys. Never came down to that. Vegas is saying that Oz Captain Girl lost in this Yukon game. IBFG posted that that's like stuck in my head. She had a boyfriend and a best friend. Thank you, Renee. No, she had a boyfriend and a best friend.
Very friendly.
Now, come on now. Said you had a lot going on, sister. Had a lot going on. And you're thinking in your head, she was sleeping with both of you? I'm not in that nigga business. No, I got extreme anxiety and like developed extreme anxiety. Like bad. Was way too anxious as a 17, 18-year-old. Way too anxious.
Why? Because of her?
I mean, imagine
she had
the
both
person.
y'all?
No, but like if you know they're hanging out and you're just in your head. What? Oh my God.
Well,
I would be I mean, like, yes. And then also you can be mad because you're only putting you put yourself in a situation like, but you're also 17. So you're just anxious.
that's why I can't be the side piece.
Don't do it. It's not for the weak. Don't do it.
This
Don't-
girl, she
don't
tried to make me a
do it.
side piece one time. I was like, whoa, bitch.
I
Hey.
said not a deal breaker, but I went into this. Yeah. Anyway, neither here nor there, guys. 17-year-old Justice was a good time. She was fun, and also did not have love yourself. I was about to say that, Captain Girl. Damn. You accept the love you think you deserve, and obviously, I didn't give a fuck. But it's funny because I would say I don't give a fuck. So, yeah,
Well,
you ever know some? Yeah, exactly. You see it through, my boy. It was like one of those ones, like got to see it through, my boy. Okay, with that quote, no, I used to love The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's still probably my favorite book. When you guys say
I do.
like being a side piece at 17 is a no. I got it out my system early, and I started being a side piece at 16. So it's just continued.
Yeah. This girl tried to make me a side piece in college.
Damn. That's crazy.
To this day. And then she ended up getting pregnant.
And that's the worst thing. If you're gonna, and this is just in general though, if you're going to cheat, I know she didn't cheat, but I'm just saying in general, if you're going to cheat, don't get pregnant. That's the worst thing you can do. And then there's evidence, and you're in a same-sex couple. Now you got- now you got-
No. She. Well, okay, hold on. So we met because we were in the same class. And we became cool. She was low key like flirting with me, like
nice.
during this class. Like she, like leg on mine. Like we sat next to each other. She put her leg like. Anyway,
All right now.
we were in the same group for the group project, so we had each other's numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So we would text like on the side like about the group project and all this stuff. Anyway, became like started becoming cool. Find out she has a girlfriend. So I was like, all right, she's still very flirtatious with me. I'll flirt back a little bit because I'm like, I'm not the one getting in trouble. But I wasn't, you know, taking it further.
Good.
We stopped talking. She like hits me up again. Oh, also keep in mind she's a lesbian, right? We stopped talking for a while. She hits me up randomly to like, she was like, hey, you want to go to this club? The club specifically is a gay club out here. Well, not here, over there. So I was like, shit, I ain't got nothing else to do. Like, let's go. So she sends me an address. I get there. I pull up. She said, yeah, this is my boyfriend's house. Girl, what?
You invited me to your boyfriend's house?
I said, where is said boyfriend? Mind you, in my head, I'm like, bitch, you told me you're a lesbian. What are we?
Some people do a lesbian wrong. That's not a lesbian anymore.
So
I was a man
anyway,
there. Was it a trans man?
No. Cis man. So I forget where the fuck she said he was. I did drive there.
Did you drive home?
We went to the club.
With her?
Yeah.
And her man?
No. He wasn't there. I pulled up to her house. She said, yeah, this is my boyfriend's house.
Her man's house?
Yes, we was hanging out at dude's crib. I'm like,
I'm
mad disrespectful.
Sometimes we got a boyfriend like so you guys start seeing each other while she had a boyfriend.
Well, hold on. So we go to the club, very much acting like she don't got a man. It was a drag show going on there. She's standing in front of me. She grabs my hand, puts it around her waist.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm not the one getting in trouble here. I don't got no boyfriend. This girl comes up to us. She was like, "Oh, y'all are such a cute couple." Mind you, the girl talking to us is also cute. So I'm about to be like, "Oh, we not a couple." Before I could even say anything. She step in. She's like, "Thank you."
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I thought you had a man.
Like, hello.
Yeah, watch them ones.
Not you
Yeah,
cock
watch
blocking
them.
me.
Come on now. Sis was trying to give you the eyes.
Anyway, like we at the club, we have a good time. We go back. I drop her off. Nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Oh.
No, because I have morals.
You have moral. Per that part, yeah. We're respectable. Come on now.
I get home, she snaps me. She's like, "I had a really good time." It's like, "Me too."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She snaps me again. Titty pic.
Yeah. Titty pic?
Yeah.
That's
Mind
crazy.
you, boyfriend in the background of the titty pic.
I'm sending titty pics with boyfriend in the back. That's crazy.
Whoa.
It's crazy.
Whoa.
Bold. She ain't got no morals, dude.
No.
Still
Anyway, she was on bullshit anyway, so we stopped talking. We stopped talking. Maybe like it's months later. She hits me up randomly. I'm like, okay. Her and her man not together. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Like, I'm chilling. She's like, "Oh, what you doing?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm watching The Office. I don't know. She like, "Oh, I'm pregnant." I'm like, congratulations. Like,
what's the registry? So you just send a gift. Just be kind.
I wasn't finna do that.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
I'm like, okay. And then cause she had just, like I said, she just told me that her man like wasn't together. And so she was like, yeah, so now she was like, yeah, so now I'm gonna have to find somebody that's not gonna mind the fact that I'm gonna have a kid. I was like, damn, yeah, that's true. Like, you're gonna be a mom. And then she was like, you got a girl though, don't you? And I was like, I'm talking to somebody, but like,
you didn't have a bitch. It was never gonna be you.
Mind you, what's funny is the girl that she thought was my girlfriend was my best friend. It's either my best friend or my other really close friend that we like work together with. Both straight. Well, no. Actually, my best friend is bi, but married to a man. So awkward. I was working I was working at my college like over the summer with my friend that I think she thought was my girl. She happened to be taking summer classes. She walks past like where I was working at to like get to her class. And she either like looked at me or like waved at me or something. I say Becca's name, which is my friend. She sees that as her and like bolted the other way. So I do think it was her. I do think she thought it was her. But yeah, very much was pregnant while she was taking classes. And
circling back while pregnant is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Bold. I appreciate the hustle on her. Find your child a parent. I love that for her. It was wrong, right idea, wrong bitch.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Okay. So. Would you is dating someone with kids a deal breaker?
No, I've gone on dates with somebody who's had a kid.
Okay, you can be the mom that stepped up. I love that for you.
The parenting situation I gotta be figured out though. I'm not finna be in no drama. That's it. Is that situated though? Okay.
The best story, and I hope she didn't get mad at I don't think she's gonna get mad at You're right. There should always be a good co-parenting situation. And if that co-parent gets out of pocket, I love she's kind of a private person. She was ready to go to jail. she was ready to go to jail. And because baby daddy had her messed up. I was going to say, make sure, because.
And that's when I walk away. Because what do you mean?
No, I mean, it's her fault. He's kind of a deadbeat. Like, he's in and out, but he just felt some type of way and got out of pocket. And my best friend is small, but she don't play that. Like, she got little person syndrome. So as soon as he like she was like, and he like knocked the weed out of her hand or something like that. And he was about to lose it. She knew not to call me because she was planning to catch a whole case.
Damn. Yeah.
If she knew if she called me, I would tell her not to do that. We got careers and stuff, but she was way good for her.
Is it who I think it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She don't even play like that.
That's fair.
But she hit him with the I take good care of your daughter. Don't even worry about that. Take good care. I was like, ate him up with that one too. Because you do take good care of him. Still not worry about nothing. I was like, because he don't participate. Yeah. She was and it says in my life I couldn't, but if I was much older, then that's true. That's good. Good for her. So shout out to you guys. We're on here late. Liz, you don't got work in the morning?
I have a dentist appointment in the morning. So I do need to get off.
To stay up late. Y'all be able to stay up late. I think it's a little different in hetero versus a heterosexual relationship if they have kids. When people say no to the kid, I think, no.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Crystal.
It makes sense in my head, and I'm like, well, maybe it's different. If you're dating someone and they had, ask you guys, is it different if they had if the person they're co-parenting with is a man or woman?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. That is different.
Well, okay, I'm not sure.
Only because with same-sex couples, y'all plan that. Y'all
That's
quite
true.
literally.
Man one is like, damn, I thought I was gay later. I already had popped out these couple kids.
That, and then it also could be an accident, They're like, we weren't trying to, but it just happened.
Okay.
With same-sex couples, y'all very much was trying to have a kid. Y'all very much.
And they're probably still pretty much a lot involved too. Still involved actively.
Which is why I'm
y'all
not
saw the L word Generation
I'm not
Q?
having kids till I'm married.
Oh, sometimes I didn't even. Generation Q, y'all saw that? And they end up in the throuple. Imagine that.
Mm-mm.
No, that's not for you. Did you watch L word Generation Q? Oh, well, she was dating somebody in the lady she was co-parenting with, just always around and shit like that. And then they ended up in the throuple.
No, I don't share.
Ex-stepmom.
First of all,
what?
Yeah, I don't share. So had me fucked up. First.
Was that after the L word? Yeah, I said L word Generation Q. That was the new current season. A couple storylines in there that I said couldn't be me. But I'm just going to say, the two ladies, it's the one, and one is actually queer. Well, I think they're all queer in real life. Sorry, but
was it Kaylani on the show?
She might have been a couple bad bitches. They got a couple bad bitches on that show. I'm not gonna hold you. The black lady that was with Shane, she was only in a couple episodes, and she wanted to have a baby, and Shane didn't want to have a baby. I know y'all talking about that lady was a bad bitch. That was a bad bitch. I said that's a bad bitch. She was only in a couple episodes, but that was a bad bitch. The lady that got cheated on at the altar, bad bitch, and she shouldn't have let that lady cheat on her. I mean, she didn't let her, but anyway, I'm gonna let y'all speak. I'm sorry. I can tell a really messy story, but okay, Renee. Alter. I think if you break up somebody's wedding, you get to be punched in the face. Hell, and my
Fair.
bridesmaids is jumping you, and you gonna flip the bill for this fucking wedding.
Not only that, my
See,
bridesmaids
I might
and my
rock this
family.
shit. Yeah, you can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just off of principle, I think it's only right if you stand up and say to anybody, you can actually take that part out of your wedding. But I just feel like if someone said and you go, because you could have done that a week ago, 2 weeks ago, but to do it the day of the wedding, at the wedding, oh, why put that opportunity in there? Like, that's mad fucking wild. Like, if anybody does not want these people to be together, speak now. Like, why would you even offer that opportunity to somebody? That's fucking crazy.
What's up, Sophia? We about to get off soon.
Yeah, so we are about to get off, Sophia. Fall asleep.
I'm about to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. They should have never offered anybody the opportunity to ruin people's wedding. I don't even know why
No,
y'all would
because
put that.
the speak now, forever hold your peace. I'm looking at the audience like, speak if
I
you
don't
want
even.
to.
We're not even giving you the opportunity to speak now. Like, bitch.
No, because that part is not gonna be. This is my
Yeah.
marriage.
Why are we even? That should have been a text message.
Because if
Good
you ain't
nonsense.
want me
Speak
to
now,
get married,
forever
you
hold
should
your
have told me before I spent all this thousands
Listen,
and thousands and thousands of dollars on this wedding.
if you don't want these two people to be together, speak now or forever hold your peace. Do you
No,
think this was the most appropriate time to have this conversation?
y'all should have spoke before I spent the thousands of dollars on this wedding.
Yeah, nah, you're getting punched in the face. Yeah, you're getting the shit rocked.
So
Somebody walks in. Could you imagine being at the altar list and someone walks in and screams out your girl's name? Like, you can't do this.
ain't no way. No, actually, I can't imagine. Actually, so
Thanks, Sophia. I'll raise my eyebrows if I don't like the man my friend marrying. I don't know. Liz, I think I would say something, honestly. I know me. I would probably say something because why the fuck would you, like, you only got to hit. I got this one for you because why the fuck would you come in here doing that? Like, sorry. Whew, I don't want to do that hypothetical. My piece just got disrupted thinking about that. Anyway, guys, you guys are fantastic. I hope everybody has a great evening. Remember that you are the pilot of your own life. This world is your
I knew you was about
oyster.
to say that.
And this make this world your reality. And don't let people disrupt your peace. And good luck tomorrow.